Good evening, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Zophar's Realm. Thank you all for coming. How's everybody doing on this happy Friday? As you know, my Saturdays are like your Fridays because I work Tuesdays through Saturdays. But it's still a pretty happy Friday. It is Pizza Friday. I absolutely did enjoy a homemade pizza courtesy of my amazing wife. Casey Longest, aka Leper, how you doing? Hey there, unloved homie. Thanks for coming on in. You guys are doing really well tonight. We're going to be playing some more, you guessed it, Shining Force 2. And I am excited because in just one more day, I'll be off from work for the next 2 days. So that's always something to look forward to. Work is long. What's going on in everybody's world? What did you do today? Tell me a story. Tell me something exciting. Let's hear it, chat. What do we all have going on tonight? It was like 72 degrees here in the Philly burbs. Wasn't expecting that. The weather's been so goofy lately. I swear, like just a week ago, like it was snowing, and now it's like summer. I don't know what's going on. There's no more weather patterns anymore. It's all goofy now. All the seasons are all rolled into 1 week. Looks like we're all having a peaceful Friday by the looks of it. That's fine. You slept? We all need sleep. I took a nap myself a couple hours ago. I got home from work and 1 minute I was on the couch and the next minute an hour had passed. Actually, let's see. I hit the couch around 6:30 and I woke up at closer to 8:30. Ooh, it was more like 2 hours. Sheesh. All day. All right. So you're very well rested now and you're ready to rock with some Shining Force 2. That's good. That is good. So let me tell you about something I added to the stream. So if you would... the big update for the Retroid Pocket 2 came out? Okay. Yeah, you were telling me about that the other night. I really need to check that out. Let me go put that on my list here. Retroid Pocket 2. That does look cool. It's basically an emulation console. And it goes all the way up to Dreamcast. Huh. And that came out a little over a year and a half ago. Alright, I'm gonna have to play around with that. I mean, like I was telling you before, I'm not the biggest fan of handhelds, but I could definitely see that coming in handy on a... For example, I'm going to be going to Disney World at some point this year, so it'd be nice for the plane ride up and back. Very nice, very nice. So, if you would all turn your attention to the channel point section of your screen, the little green S, the silver, and click on that, you will see that I have added a new video. And this video is called Now I Know. I'll let you figure out what it does. It is 1500 silver, just like the other 4 videos are. I think you might have seen this on the last stream, but the last stream I added the video for the pirate hat, so I kind of merged the first I Must Do Nothing video into the pirate hat icon, so it's all one now. I wanted to add a video for the Angel's Tear hydration and drop the point value, but I ran out of time before the stream had to start, so we'll get to that another day. We'll get the Angel's Tear thing figured out, I promise. So that is what is going on with the new stuff. I still have not yet added a animated emoticon. We still have one slot open, and I just I need the time to figure out how to make a good one. So bear with me on that. You said it can do Dreamcast full speed. That's pretty impressive. Dreamcast is tough to emulate. The Plus is a newer device. Can it do Saturn? Saturn's even tougher to emulate. It's all the processors. I'm just curious. On the note of Saturn, I did get my Saturn the other night. If you were on the last stream, you know that. It's actually to my left. All of my old games I've tried so far with it are working just fine. They're in very good condition. But I realized I had forgotten that the Sega Saturn only had 32 kilobytes of save memory, which can save like 2 games, and added it. So I need to get a save cartridge, which I'm trying to hold out for a US one because that was the one that I had when I was a kid. I know the Japanese ones are functionally identical, but I like the look of the black with the Sega Saturn sticker. I'm weird. So we'll see. It does do Saturn. That's cool. Hey there, Ginger Pepsi. Thanks for coming on in. How you doing tonight? Happy Friday on this lovely Pizza Friday. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, I think we're ready to start. So let me get to my little faithful 6-button Sega Genesis controller. Thank you, Retrobit. And we are going to get going here. Does anybody remember where the heck I was going? I totally forget. Wow, terrible. We had gotten a bunch of items and weapons, right? I think did we refill on the items? I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore. Okay, we did. And we're going to hang on to the stuff like the cheerful bread and the power water because I don't know who I'm keeping yet, and I hate to waste those items. Listen, I've invented something explosive. You can blow up the rocks blocking the North Cave with it. No you can't. You'll be blown up too. Alrighty then. So we're in New Grand Seal. That's right, I remember now. So the old town of Grand Seal was destroyed. Shh, I'm hiding here. It's a secret. The house will be complete by the time you return. Yeah, they told me this already. And so we had to hastily leave on a boat to this area where we created New Grand Seal. To make sure nobody's dead. Nobody is dead. I have a desire to save. So we got here and we saved that dude that had fallen in the platform area outside. And then we came back. And now I don't know what we're supposed to do. So let's go talk to people. You're leaving again under King's order? Of course I'll miss you, but this will be a good experience for you. So let me ask you this, Lobber. Does it do Saturn well? Grand Seal Castle. I'm cool. I need permission to enter. I was told to say that, but nobody ever comes. Ellis is alive. I can feel it. So far, you can't understand my regret. It was the last chance to see Vulcanon. Oh, right, we're supposed to see Vulcanon. Now I remember. The prosperity of Grand Seal rests in your hands. So, I guess we'll go outside then, and we'll try to find which way to Vulcanon. Alright, chances are we're going to hit a battle. The one thing about this game that's different than Shining Force 1 is you can fight the same battles over and over again. Certain battles, not all battles, but certain ones. Like non-story battles. Long day. Alright, chances are this is going to be a battle we're walking into. Yep. Now, do we have to fight this battle? Maybe, maybe not. You'll notice I deliberately walked down like this. And that's because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we fought this battle already, right, everybody? Right, because this is where the dwarf was? Are these the same enemies? Anybody remember? Hunter Goblin, regular Goblin, Witch, another Hunter Goblin. These are probably the same enemies. But it's probably not a bad idea to go get some levels, so let's go do that. Definitely never a bad idea to level up. Yeah, in this game, levels are very, very important. We do not want to be caught with our pants down for that godforsaken chess battle. If anybody's played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When the game's difficulty just ramps the heck up if you're playing a Dark Souls game. Great game, but I just always thought that part of the game was just very imbalanced. Like, it's so jarring. Yeah, unlike every other RPG. That's right, Dreaming Rain. How you doing, by the way? Da-da-da, really? Yeah, okay, we'll do it. There's Chade. Everybody loves Chade, aka Sade. Oh, right, Peter's on AI in this. What level is he? He's level 9. Alright, hopefully he keeps up with us. Because it's very important to get him good. Get good, Peter. Peter's amazing. I've never had a game where he wasn't awesome, so I don't want to start now. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, you know what? Let's get really brave. Nah, we can't do that. Let's just do this. I was gonna see if I could try to orient myself to get all 3 of them, but nope. Not enough movement. Hey! Did you see that? Didn't look like he was gonna get 10. It looked like he went down by 7. That's weird. Like the numbers changed for a second. Or I'm just drunk, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding, not very drunk. Alright. Rocks fall, everybody dies. Perhaps, perhaps. By the way, everybody, just an ask that I have. You don't have to do this, but this would be like a nice to do. The last couple of streams, we haven't really gotten many clips. Now, that might just be because I'm boring the heck out of us. But if you see anything fun, exciting, silly, goofy, you think is clip-worthy, please feel free to clip it. I go through all the clips after the streams, and I try to pick out, you know, the interesting stuff. Because eventually I'm going to put together a little trailer to replace the one that you've been seeing for the last 2 months. And in order to do that, the more clips that we have, the more fun the trailer will be. So if you see something cool, please feel free to clip said cool segments. Is there anybody to heal? Why she was false behind. There we go. No, stop it. Stop it. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we gotta make sure he's keeping up. It's so awesome. Good job, Peter. Good show, Bean. Katie's up there. Yeah, take off every clip. Move every zig. What great trailer justice. Yeah, I feel bad because I'm so behind on shows right now. Like, me and my wife, we just finished watching The Connors. Am I trying to go this way? I didn't even get to finish watching the Shenmue episode from, like, last week, so I watched half of it before the stream. Didn't watch the latest episode of Star Trek Picard. Didn't watch the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery. I'm so behind on the shows. It's crazy. Okay, Leopard, that's cool, man. You know how I feel about Saturn. I love me some Saturn. The Saturn for me was like the lost system. Well, it's literally a lost system, as you know, but, you know, I never got to spend a lot of time with it. I had it, and you saw that I have some really good RPGs for it, but I never finished Shining the Holy Ark. Like, I never beat that one. I never finished Ironstorm. I never bought Shining Force 3 because I didn't know it existed back then, until it was too late. So I love me some Saturn. We're going to definitely stream a bunch of Saturn. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. That's something else I added. So for those of you on the web, if you scroll down to where my About menu is, one of the panels, for me it shows up on the lower right corner. It may show up somewhere else for you because Twitch is weird. But it has all of the games that we've beaten on the stream, the games that we've beaten on the stream through cheat codes. So I separate them out because I don't consider them the same, cheating versus not. And then all of the games that I'm going to eventually play for sure on this stream at some point. So feel free to peruse down there. And that list of games that I will eventually play, I may incorporate that into that silver reward of pick a game for Zophar. Don't quote me on that yet, I'm still deciding. But I might have you draw from that list. That'll make the silver redemption more attractive, because you actually know what you're picking from before you blow all your points on it. Boom. Good show, Peter. Good show. He should be able to kill at the next turn. Man, nothing doing there. Man, we gotta get Jaha some levels. So we're actually going to do a little prediction. This prediction is going to go half an hour, everybody. And the question is, will any characters die tonight? And it's going to be a half an hour long prediction. We have plenty of time, all the way up until 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, to decide if we're going to have anybody die tonight. So, bet away. Bet away. Oh boy. There's the prediction. Yeah, this is probably a really shit idea. Might have to reset the prediction. You're gonna get the answer in a second here. Yeah, I guess I actually have to like try to not die to make this somewhat interesting. Maybe I should have made the poll will more than one character die. There we go, Jaha. Get a level for that. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, man. Alright, we'll put Jade, Sade up here. Alright, come on, Peter. Finish off this Hunter Goblin. There we go, that should get a level. No? Did you get a level? Oh, for sure that would get him a level. I'm not too worried about Shade. Yeah. Shade's got super awesome defense. Shade's the man, the myth, the turtle, the tortoise. He is gonna have to heal himself. Oh, he only has a healing drop? Really? I'm a waste a healing drop. Thanks for the vote of confidence there, Dreamy Rain. Sade, unloved homie. Sade. Peter just needs 7 more XP. This is a tough one. Now I'm making a decision not based on what the best thing to do for this battle is, but like the best thing to keep the poll interesting. That's sad. I just introduced a layer of difficulty that didn't exist prior to the poll. Hey there, Lurking Conberry. How you doing? I love the Dark Goddess and Lucia emoticons next to each other. I think they look awesome. Alright, decision time, decision time. Oh boy, I don't know. Kaizen could either kill this guy, which would get him a level, but then Peter wouldn't get a level. Peter could come down here, so I say let's do it. The Blaze level 2 should kill the Goblin, no problem. And
Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
Unloved homie, thank you so much for...
It is a gift.
for redeeming the video, Sade. And Casey Longest, also known as Leper, thank you so much for the gift sub. I am certain that Handcore greatly appreciates it. And I have no idea why it played twice. That was a little odd. I think Streamlab Alerts is a little weird tonight. But thank you so much. Greatly appreciate the support. And as a result, Handcore, welcome to the domain and the realm. You are now an acolyte of the domain and the realm. And we appreciate the support. The extra loop was a gift. That's right. It was a gift. It was a double gift. I don't think Chester... Does he really need another level? Let me see something here. He's not going to get one, but Zophar could get one. After I kill this guy... Now there's still more left. Alright, that's fine. We can have Chester take the kill here. He won't even kill him anyway. He'll only do like 8 or 9. So we're fine. Yep. We're fine. We both will get levels for this. Oh, you know what? Even better. We need Slade to get this. We need Slade to take that kill, man. Oh, he didn't get the kill? Really? Oh, for sure he'd do 5 damage. Well, that sucks. Ugh. Really? Damn. That's not cool. Alright, that's fine. Give me more opportunities. Alright, well, we might as well let Shade take this one then. That's fine. Yeah, we gotta watch out, because when you're 2 leveled, you start getting less experience for each level, and then you end up wasting kills. We'll have her heal here. Alright. Hey, that new guy FTW. Yes, some of us still enjoy the classics, and I'm glad you are happy to see these gems being played, and I will tell you, if you stick around, you will see more great games. If you scroll down on my About menu, the lower right corner, it might be different for you, but there's a panel that says Games, and it's got all the games we've played and all the games I'm definitely going to play. And Gamers Upland, thank you so much for the raid. You're looking nice tonight. I was watching a little bit of your stream before, like you guys were having fun. What game was that? I didn't recognize it. Give you a quick little shout out here.
Nice.
Oh, that's a cool clip.
She's that. She.
Is that one of the Sonic Adventure games, or is that after Sonic Adventure? I can't remember. It looks
Looks
like GameCube here, actually. Which Sonic game? Which Sonic game
back
is
in a
that?
second. I think there might be a kid.
Zophar is so good. Howdy, little gremlin. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
So that is Sonic Adventure. Okay, I was right. It's the first one, right? Yeah.
Never mind.
I have it somewhere. I think it's over there. Pretty sure it's over there. Sonic Adventure. There it is. Yeah, I have it. Forgotten about it. So, Gamers Uplink, thanks for coming in. We are playing some Shining Force 2, and I need to decide what I'm doing about Casey. He needs to be healed. We might have him not participate in the rest of this battle because he's already level 11. We're not too worried about him. That was the game I didn't recognize. ER Disaster Strikes. So, was that a PC game or was that a console game? I'm not familiar with that game at all. I don't know what system it's on. PC and Mac, okay. And I saw, yes, Mrs. Gamers Uplink was participating in the stream. I don't believe Mrs. Zophar will ever participate. I've asked her. She has whatever number is less than 0 to the 7 millionth degree. That is the level of interest she has in streaming. And that's fine. Opposites attract and all that. Of course, Thomas Smith backwards. Peter is the man, myth, legend, phoenix, the awesome bird. I'm running out of awesome things to say about Peter, but yeah, Peter is definitely staying in. This should get Slade a level if I do this right. 70 experience. Yeah, he can kill the ooze. The secret of the ooze. Yeah, Slade has to stay in the main party. Peter has to stay in the main party. There's certain characters that work. I'll be very sad if we don't get him good. Slade's one of them. Peter's already good. But I don't want to have I'm worried one day I'm going to play this game and there's going to be something that happens with his RNG and he's not good. So that's why I'm wary of him in the beginning. Gotta make sure he gets in his kills. And right now they're about to trounce him, so we gotta get over there and help. That's right, Shining Force 1 did not have Overflow X, as you know, Thomas Smith backwards, but Shining Force 2 corrected that. It made the menus better, you can see how much a weapon will make you better, and if you pick up an item and your hands are full, it just passes it to the next person. This game had so many quality of life upgrades. I'm gonna say, I know I said that before, I'm never sure which one I like better, 1 or 2, but definitely 2. 2's the better game. Maybe 1 had that new feel to it, I'd never played a game like that before, but 2 absolutely refined it. And all the things that weren't good about 1, they fixed in 2. Peter's gonna end up dying. But at least he's getting levels. He's doing it in style. Yeah, look at that, he got +3 on that one. Yeah, Shining Force 2, the levels are not as big as far as what stats they give you, but they're more consistent. Damn, we gotta Sarah's gotta come down here, I think. Sarah's gotta come down and heal him. Yeah, this worries me. He's very, I wouldn't say very squishy in the beginning, but he's definitely, oh, this could kill him. Freeze level 1 might kill him. Ooh! Ooh! So close. Oh my god, guys, this sucks because I can't control... I can't control him. So let me, oh boy. Yeah, this is my fault. For the prediction, I'm gonna say that Peter's death doesn't count for 2 reasons. 1, he can't die, so if he's removed from battle, he automatically revives at the end. And 2, at this point in the game, he's AI, so you don't control him. So I don't consider him a character. I consider him more of an NPC. Do we all agree on that? Hey there, Expendable Gamer, how you doing? I think you may be the very first person on Zophar's Realm stream to redeem the Highlight My Message redemption. Alright, so that means Peter's death does not count for purposes of the prediction, just to be clear with everybody. He's the only one that doesn't count, because of his unique NPC nature. Alright, so Shade will go here. I don't know if he's gonna get a critical hit twice. Oh my god, we got him. We got him. It wasn't even a critical hit, and we still killed him. God, see what I mean? Peter's amazing. We need more Peter in our life. Where's Kazin at? Alright. First question I have to ask myself is, can she heal anybody? The answer is no. So it's better for her to come down this way and try to get to Kazin before it's too late. When I say too late, Kazin's not going to die, but like, get her experience. And you know what else could happen? Shade could end up dying here. Let's see. Yeah, because look, if she casts a spell on... Basically, her next move is either going to kill Peter or Shade, unless I get there in time. Or she might attack. Ooh, this is risky. You know, I probably should have made this prediction last less than half an hour. I didn't think we were going to be in this situation. Alright, let me think about this for a second. I would have to say, so that and again, this is like, if I didn't make this poll, I would just have him attack, and if he dies, who cares? But to make this interesting, yeah, I can't send him to die. I'm gonna pull him away. As much as I'd like to... Yeah, this will finish Peter. If I had put in Shade, she would have gone after Shade, and the poll would have been... The prediction would have gone in favor without it even ending. It would have ended. So that was the right decision for poll purposes. So remember, that did not count because Peter resurrects and is an NPC. I don't want to do that, do I? Nah, you know what? I can do that. It won't kill the witch. He was... Bye, Peter. He was S9 young. Peter is... Peter was something, I'll tell you that. Alright. Slade should be able to do 5 damage, 6 damage, even better. Oh, she gets 2 attacks? Look at that. Oof. We gotta wrap this up, don't we? I can't delay this anymore. Alright, perfect. She will get in one last heal. Too bad we couldn't exhaust her magic, though. Yeah, she's so far behind right now. Oh, it has to be him? Really? Can't be Zophar? Ah, oh, Jesus. Zophar's movement is 6. Should be able to get there. This is risky what I'm doing right now. If Zophar misses, I have just thrown the prediction. Okay, good. We're good. Got a level. Alright. Sweet man, sweet. See, look, Peter's already back. Nothing. Don't even have to progress. Nothing up here, right? Can we search up here? You think that I'll find anything if I kind of search? Maybe like a mithril or something? Like you would think if this is like a mining area, there'd be something up here, right? I'm not seeing nothing. Peter is risen, dreaming rain. Shining chest 2. Please don't remind me, by the way. Oh my god. Zophar investigated the area. Nothing was there. Oh, aren't we supposed to use dynamite here or something? Anybody remember this part? No, don't spoil that, actually. It's not a spoiler, I've beaten this game before, but I think there's some... I think you gotta get dynamite from somewhere. It'd be funny if I was supposed to already have done that. We'll just kind of look around then. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Not Raging. Thank you so much for the subscription and for becoming an acolyte of the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, it's, I think we have to go back to town. I think we're supposed to go put dynamite up there. Hold on, before I go back, let's walk back. I feel like we're missing something. Like, I don't have a stick of dynamite like in my inventory, right? No. Alright, we're probably supposed to talk to somebody. See, this is my fault for ending the stream like when I did without like remembering what had just happened. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I think we have to go back to the town and talk to somebody. Because what else would we do? There's nowhere else to go. Okay, so we're gonna quickly talk to everybody. Not Ragin says, good to see you around still. Used to frequent my site back in the late 90s when I was in college. Awesome, man. Thank you. I'm really glad to hear you enjoyed Zophar's domain. It was helpful to you. Are you ready? Hey, did you see my friends? Yeah. There's a village to the east of here, but everybody jumps into a house and try talking. Yeah, we talked to you already. Alright. I'm just gonna very quickly try to breeze through all of this. Are you going somewhere? Nope. Yeah, the Shining series is freaking awesome, Expendable Gamer. I am starting to look for Shining Force 3 now. For not $400. You're leaving again under King's Order? Of course I'll miss you, but this will be a good experience for you. By the way, I'm fully aware of the fact that that is the going price, between $300 and $400. But I'm so stubborn. This is just how I've always been. Like, I was on eBay earlier today. And, like, I'm looking at all the, like, you know, 380, 420, 450. And I'm just looking at the ones that you can make an offer. So I'm making offers like 80, 95. Got up to like 140 on one. I'm sure they're looking at it and they're like, this guy's an a-hole. Like, look at this guy. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing it. Eventually someone's gotta bend. I'll get some kind of compromise. I can't pay $400 for a video game. Can I afford it? Yes. Am I going to do it? No way. Because this is the thing. Everyone says it's an amazing game, but to me, if I'm gonna pay that much money for a game, that damn thing needs to be like in plastic, sealed with like a certificate of authenticity. Like I'm not paying that for a used game. I won't do it. There's no scenario where I would ever do it. No disrespect to anyone that sells games for high prices, or I'm not, you know, maybe it's not high prices to the market, but like, me personally, I cannot put that kind of money into a used game. There's no scenario where I'd ever do it. And that goes the reverse way. I would never sell any of these games. Well, first of all, I'd never sell any of these games, period. And secondly, if I did it, I wouldn't do it. Just not my thing. But I am going to get Shining Force 3, just so you all know. I know that sounds like an impossible, like, well, which is it, dude? Pick. You're gonna spend $400, or you're not getting the game that way. You know, get the Japanese version and translate it. We're getting it. $140 is enough for a Genesis in its own time. Let them think of it that way. There you go. But no, I do want to be clear. People selling the game for $400, nothing but respect, and I know people do pay that price. Like, let me make sure we're clear on this. I'm just not doing it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Expendable Gamer, that's the problem. The problem with me emulating it is I have like a commitment that on the stream, the games I play need to look really, really close to the way they would have played on the original. I think that Genesis emulation and Sega CD emulation is incredibly close. I can't tell the difference. I'm sure speedrunners can, I can't. So if I can't tell the difference, I feel good playing it, which is why you're seeing so much Sega right now. I think Nintendo is the same. Super Nintendo is the same. I don't think that of the Saturn. It's come a long way. It's closer, much closer. But like I was playing Shining of the Holy Ark last year or the year before, using, it might have been Med Naffin, or maybe I was using Beatles Saturn on RetroArch, I can't remember. But like you could see, like the sound was a little skippy. There were some graphical glitches. It wasn't game breaking. You could play the game, but there's a difference between me playing the game for myself and me broadcasting it on a stream. You know what I mean? That's all. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should just get it out of principle. It's $400. That's true, Expendable Game. Exactly. I'm very, you know, I if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, like I have very specific like things I'd want it to be. Like I would want it to be sealed. To feel like I got my value's worth of a game that was that much money, it would have to be like a sealed game. Really plastic wrapped, you know, tag on the top from like, I don't know, Software, etc., or something from the 90s, before it was even a GameStop. Game Gallery in Philly. Aldor. Clover. Oh boy, we're getting retro now. The 80s. Oh boy. I don't know if you heard that, but my Apple Watch is yelling at me. He thought I said Siri. Yeah, Sears. There you go. Let's order it from the Sears catalog. Okay, I think we need to get Hazen while we're here. I don't even know how we ended up here. We have to go get Hazen the healing seed because he didn't have one. And we're actually gonna look at everybody. He's fine. She's fine. Actually, no. We need to get her. We don't even really need healing seeds. Hold on. Let's get the medical orbs for now. Yeah, give me the medical orb. Alright, that's better. So yeah, but again, I just want to make sure we're all clear. Nothing but respect for any game store that sells, you know, Shining Force 3 for $400. I know that's the going rate. Just, I'm not going to do that. That's all. My father said you would be a nice boy for me to marry someday. Oh, it's embarrassing. Most you ever spent on a game was $110 for Lunar on PlayStation 1. So I spent... I got it when it came out, so it was like $50 or $60. I've actually... Thinking about all the video games I own, the most I've ever spent on any video game, I think was Octopath Traveler and Skyrim, the Collector's Edition. I think they were $100 each. But that was when they came out. I've never paid more than the original market price for any video game ever. I've never done it. Yeah, I've never done it. I've never actually done it. I'm 41 years old. I've never done it. I'm looking at all my games right now, and I've never done it. Every single video game I own, I either bought it when it came out for its normal price, or I got it used for less than the original price. Maybe that's why I feel that way. I don't know. I paid $80 for an OG Xbox, 3 controllers, cables, 10 games, including Def Jam, just prior to the pandemic kickoff in 2020. That's a good deal. What, you said Def Jam. What other games not raging were in there? Yeah, the rising prices has made collecting really difficult. Like, I was, when I started the stream, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go and buy some of the video games that I used to have that I traded in like a schmo when I was a kid, because I did trade a lot of stuff in when I was younger, because, you know, I didn't have money back then. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy them back, you know, I want to buy Golden Axe for Sega Genesis back, and like all this other stuff. Some of them are reasonably priced, to me, again, reasonable to me, but some of them are just, no way. No way. Hey, Soda Pagoda, how you doing? Dreaming Rain says you've never spent towards retro stuff. Most you spent directly on a physical game was probably $60 for FF12 on a release day. But again, like that's just how I am. Like I also recognize if it wasn't for all of those retro game stores that found the stuff and took the time, because I know it takes an enormous amount of time to try to find this stuff in good condition. You know, you want to make your money's worth. You know, it's a business, so of course. So it's like I'm torn between like I understand why it needs to be that way. I respect it. If I was running a business like that, I'm sure I'd do the same thing. But just me as the end user, I guess it's the knowledge that, you know, the thing was worth $60 or $50 in 1990, whatever, and I can remember that time. It really puts things into perspective. I have to ask my dad about that. Like, Dad, you know how like I used to want to collect like certain like cards and comic books and stuff that weren't like they were older comics that weren't around when I was a kid, that were in your generation. Do you look at those prices and say, what the heck, I would never pay, you know, $200 for Tales from the Crypt episode 13, or excuse me, issue 13? I'll have to ask him. We are not making any progress here, my friends. I gotta figure this out. Tactical base. Maybe Astro can help us. I assume he's in here. Your vacation ended today, Soda Bagoat? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you had a good vacation. It's always so tough coming back from work on vacation for me. What was everybody saying? You're our leader. We lose when you're defeated, okay? Yeah, we talked to all of them already. What's Peter said? Phoenix doesn't need a priest. We can revive ourselves. Speaking tires me. Fighting tires me. I'm tired. I'm sorry, Sade. Wandering around town is one strategy to avoid anyone dying. That's right! You're so right. When you're right, you're right. Hey, it's a giant pause button. Zophar, take it easy. Yeah. What can I say? I'm very subdued, but once I have an opinion on something and it starts seeping out, you can see I actually can be very stubborn. Certain things I'm very stubborn about. It's really weird. I can't really explain what those things are until they happen. One of them is the price of things in the world. Probably from years of working retail. You're leaving again? Under King's order? Of course I'll miss you, but this will be a good experience for you. This is Sega Genesis. You are right, Super Hamster Gaming. And hi, by the way. Thanks for coming on in. We already talked to him. Alright, I'm not 100% certain who the person is we're not talking to that we need to be talking to. Don't tell me yet, though, chat, in case you know. Give me a little more time to figure this out. I will figure this out. It's got to be like one person, someone in some area of this town that I will talk to, and he will probably offer me dynamite. That's what I remember from years ago. Aha! Look, 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 look! There it is! Listen, I've invented something explosive. You can blow up the rocks blocking the North Cave with it. Ah, no, you can't do blow up. Wait, this is the guy. Well, how do I get him to... This is the guy. Let's save real quick. We found the guy. You like to go to retro streams and guess the console, judging by the graphics and sound. You got it right, Super Hamster Gaming. This indeed the Sega Genesis circa 1994. Wow. This is the guy that helps you blow up the thing? But he's not letting me blow up the thing. Do I have to talk to the... We already talked to the king. The king didn't help us. Alright, we're missing something here, everyone. Let's go back out and look again. Do a little save. I may load state if we accidentally wander into the same battle again. It's no different than me hitting reset on a Sega Genesis and just loading the save again. So I do not consider it cheating. But I'm just letting you know that because I don't want to waste time, having to egress out and then back in again. I hope we're all okay with that. Like, somewhere over here when you step, you might hit the battle. Alright, so we know there's nothing here. And we can't seem to, like, get this to be anything. This is how you would blow up the dynamite, or blow up the rocks. You'd use the dynamite there. But you can't actually do that. And then you can't go down here. Maybe... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Is it possible that we have to go, like... this, maybe? Oh, damn. How stupid. Shining Force 2! Okay, this battle we can't escape from. This is real. You see how we just walked into it instead of the screen flashing? That's how you know it's a battle you haven't done before and you have to fight it. So, alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. We will fight this. Let's see what we got. So this is a town we have to go to. Probably the way to Volcanon. God, I forgot how big this game is. It's like a giant open game. Alright, nothing exciting here. I don't see any items there. Nope. Nope. Figured you'd be playing Phantasy Star 4, but instead you're mostly playing Pirates. So you want to hear something crazy about Phantasy Star? Of the 4 Phantasy Star games, the first 4, first on Master System and 3 on the Genesis, I only ever played one of them, which was Phantasy Star 2. I didn't get very far. I wasn't good at it. So eventually, I didn't put that on my list because there are a lot of other games I'd much rather play first. But once we, like, exhaust the list that's in my About menu, Phantasy Star will be the next games to probably go on there. I was watching Rig play him the other few weeks ago, Retro Island Gaming. I'm sure you're all familiar with him. He's amazing. And I was like, wow, these games look like they are really good. I just, as a kid, I don't know, I tried to get into Phantasy Star 2, and it just was really hard. Like, definitely one of the hardest RPGs I've played. I don't know if that's because of the translation, or the manual, or the battles were just really tough. I just remember feeling that it was really hard. But I've come a long way since then. I beat Demon Souls on the PS5 last year, so I feel like I can probably do anything. Eventually I'll get to Elden Ring, sitting over there. But nobody wants me to play it because it's not retro. Then with Triangle Strategy. I have Triangle Strategy sitting in shrink wrap. Bought that when it came out 2 weeks ago, haven't touched it yet. So many games, everybody, so little time. So little time. You remember playing PS1, 2, 4, and emulators years ago. You never had Sega consoles in real life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They were awesome. Long since lost progress, though, so starting again. There you go. You should get a Sega system. Start with the Genesis. That would be my recommendation. Start with the Sega Genesis. That was one of their best systems. The Dreamcast was amazing. And the Saturn could have been amazing. It should have been amazing. And do I want to do that? Yeah, why not? So it looks like everyone that has predicted is predicted. So let's see what you all decided. So 58% of you believes that at least one will die. I'm kind of siding with you on this one. And 42% will be nope, no deaths. I'm going to do my best to not allow anyone to die, because if I go with my normal strategy is to allow at least one person to die in some battles to push it along. But I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to try to not die so that it makes this interesting and it gives us everyone a fair shot. So it looks like there are a total of 1,200 silver on the line. Well, sounds like we're being conservative tonight. That's fine. But Dreaming Rain did have Super Nintendo. I got Super Nintendo later on. My favorite game for it was Final Fantasy III, which is 6. And Super Hamster Gaming got your Genesis at a thrift store for $10. It's a hell of a deal. I'm pretty sure my parents paid $150 for it, and it came with Sonic the Hedgehog. You want to get Triangle Strategy? I rate Mexican. Hi, by the way. But your wallet says nope. I get it. I get it. Would anyone on the stream, by the way, be interested in Triangle Gaming? Me streaming that at some point? Every time I ask for Elden Ring, everyone says no. But what about Triangle Gaming? It's retro-ish. It's a new game in the retro style. That kind of counts, right? Hey there, the Cyrus Zoo. How you doing? You had your Super Nintendo for Christmas the year it launched. Wow. Alright, let's kill this goblin. Well, attack this goblin. Boom! And back. Are you working on it, Lurking Tomber? You're playing it right now? Like, since it came out? Nice, I'm love killing. Yeah, everyone says great things about it. I loved Octopath Traveler, which was like retro Final Fantasy style RPG. I thought it was great. And so Triangle Strategy is supposed to be like Final Fantasy Tactics-y, Shining Force-y, I hear, right? Still got it sitting in the shrink ray. I want to play it so bad. Yeah, Octopath Traveler is very much worth it, Cyrus, yeah. But you gotta, like, play it to the end. I don't want to spoil anything. But the game, like, keep going. Like, when you think the game might be over, it's not necessarily really over. Keep going. Hey there, Alfalfa. How you doing? Tornado warning. Oh, no. Leper, what area do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? I've never asked you that question before. Game looks really good. Music is amazing. Yeah, I saw the reviews were really awesome for it. That's why I bought it. We'll put Jahop here. Come on, Peter. We need you to, like, get engaged. Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, yeah, I hear they can get tornadoes there. Good luck. I hope you stay safe, man. Is your house built in such a way that if a tornado were to come, like is there, like, are there houses that are, like, tornado, maybe not proof, but tornado resistant? Because I know, like, a hurricane's one thing, but a tornado, the winds can be crazy. Like, 300-plus mile winds sometimes, right? I guess we'll put Sarah this way. You've heard Dark Souls, etc. described as modern Nintendo games, so by that logic, Elden Ring is kind of retro. Should you tilt your head and squint? Yeah. Oh, look at that! It kind of does look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. it does look a little like Battletoads. Battletoads Ring. Shit. Pardon me. Boom! I got him. Yeah, I shouldn't be giving Chester kills. He's doing fine level-wise. Should be reserving it for others. We'll do a level 1 Blaze to whittle him down a bit. Wouldn't like going. Yeah, I don't. So Dreaming Rain, let me tell you something. I don't understand the purpose of remakes Unless you're like making it a demake into like 16-bit land. Like, the Bloodborne one makes it look like a PlayStation 1 game. Why do you want anything to look like a PlayStation 1 3D game? I personally, now I might get some heat for this, I apologize. I think the PlayStation 1 3D graphics were garbage. I'm sorry, I just do. I think they look better on the Saturn. And the Saturn wasn't even built for 3D, it was built more for 2D. I thought it looked like crap. It didn't age well at all. The first 3D game that impressed me was not a PlayStation game. Does anybody want to take a guess at what 3D game was the first 3D game ever where I said, oh my god, this is amazing. I feel like I'm being transported to another world. Someone try to guess. Let's see if anybody can guess. I don't think any of you... Quake was quite awesome, but I would not say it was Quake. And I did play Quake when it came out in 96. But there's another game that came out in 96 that is the game I'm talking about. So you're in the right year, Alfalfa. You're in the right year, just on the wrong platform. Maybe not you're on the wrong. Maybe not on the wrong platform. That game actually did come out for a few platforms. Ooh, Dreaming Ring, got it! Yes, it was Mario 64. I thought Mario 64 was the greatest video game I'd ever played at that point. And that's coming from someone that loves retro. And it took me many years later to find a game that I thought was better from like that feeling that I got playing it. Which, by the way, didn't happen again until Super Mario Odyssey, ironically. I thought Super Mario Odyssey took the Mario 64 formula and made it just so refined, so good. But yeah, that for an action game, just to be clear, I'm talking about action games, platform games specifically. I thought that Mario 64 did a hell of a job, which is why every game after that came out for N64, I was like, man, this game is not as good as Mario 64. This isn't like, where's all the games like Mario 64? Where are they? And it just never really came, except for maybe GoldenEye. And I know a lot of people love Zelda 64. Sorry, I didn't like the Zelda games when they transitioned to 3D. I loved the first Zelda. The second one was fine. I loved the third one. That's my favorite Zelda, the Super Nintendo one, Link to the Past. The Game Boy one was fine. Sorry, I didn't like Ocarina of Time. And I've tried to play Breath of the Wild like at least 10 separate times. And I can't like it. I've tried. I just don't like it. It's boring. It's like one of the most boring video games I think I've ever played. I was less bored last week when I was playing Desert Bus on the Sega CD than trying to play that Zelda game. The only 3D Zelda game I really liked was Wind Waker. I thought that was really good. And that's because it was like animation style. It wasn't even really, I wouldn't even call it 3D. It was like, what do they call it? Cell something? Cell shading? Cell shading, maybe? I think. Duke Nukem. That game wasn't bad. Panzer Dragoon. That was good too. Super Hamster Gaming says PS1 was garbage. The Saturn was made for 3D. That's a myth. It was just never fully utilized because Sega designed it to only be fully used assembly. Okay. When developers wanted to use languages like C, so they used C and never fully utilized it. That's well said, Super Hamster Gaming. That makes sense. It's a shame that's how it turned out. Ocarina of Time looks kind of dorky, but as you play it, you can tell a lot of love was put into it. Yeah, there's no question that I understand why people love it. It just wasn't for me. Seth Highwind, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. I don't think I've ever seen you before. How are you doing? What game are you playing? Let's get you a little shout out.
Oh my god. My name is Shadow the Hedgehog. I was created to pledge my body to Rotom forever. This is who I am. Now then, pass me that gag.
Nice. So what game are you playing tonight? I'm curious to know. Alfalfa loved Breath of the Wild, but not for everyone. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Wind Waker's your second favorite. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It's just boring to me, Breath of the Wild. And then the weapons thing just drives me berserk. Like, oh, I got a great weapon. Oh, 5 turns later, that's the end of that weapon. Oh well, broke that one. Let's go find a Bokoblin or Bokoblin, whatever, skeleton arm or just blah. Like, every single thing I liked about the Zelda game just does not appear to be in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, cell shading. You're right, Dreaming Rain. Watasik. PS1 looks kind of dorky too, but it's endearing in its own way, like how those old chunky pixel games can be too. Yup. So welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Zophar. I created a website back in the 90s. You may have heard of it, Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulation, gaming, music-related stuff. And now I'm streaming. And I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Discord, and feel free to follow me, join the chat. I'm pretty active. That was I, Pickery Kirby. That was I. But I didn't do it alone. I had a ton of help from amazing staff. So many good people worked on that site with me over the years. And when I transferred ownership years ago, the current staff's doing an amazing job keeping it alive. There's not a lot of sites that are left from that era, and Zophar's Domain's still here. So, much thanks to the staff for doing that and keeping it going. They did an incredible job and continue to do so. Seth Hywen says, doing well. Saw that all the Lunar love you have on your channel, so it's an obvious choice. Appreciate that. We are going to play some Lunar 2. I did add an About section, by the way. If you go scroll down under About and then go to the Games panel that I added today, it has all the games we've completed on here and all the games that I want to play for sure in the future. Not all of the games, by the way. There's a lot of games I want to play. But games I'm certain we're going to play. One Puzzle Game says it seems like a lot of consoles were developed with the mindset that developers would fully utilize extremely complicated hardware, which is okay on arcade machines where developers work on very small specialized products, but most console developers are just not that skilled. The Jaguar, Saturn, PS3, etc. never got fully utilized. Yeah, you see that a lot, which is why I think like some of the best Sega Genesis games, for example, were Sega games, and some of the best Saturn games were, first-party Sega Studio stuff. Because they knew their hardware, so the developers, the programmers, knew exactly how to program for it. Where the third parties, a lot of them just wanted to be able to port it to multiple systems, which goes back to what we were saying about assembly versus C. They left graphics feathers off the PS1 hardware that shouldn't have been left off for a system that was expected to render 3D graphics. The graphics ended up all wobbly. That makes sense. Yeah, I think originally wasn't Sony supposed to collaborate with Nintendo and create like a Nintendo CD, Super Nintendo CD system, but Nintendo nixed it at the end, so Sony was like, heck with you, we're gonna go make our own system. Isn't that how it all worked out? Texture projection, not edge smoothing. I got you doing Rain. Hickory Kirby, I'm glad to hear that you used it all the time. It's awesome. That's right, never heard of it, Alfalfa. That's right. When people say, are you the Zophar? I'm like, no. I'm a Zophar. There are many Zophars I've learned since I left. So, I'm a Zophar. N64 is theoretically better, but Nintendo didn't give formal access to reprogram the GPU, so most games were suboptimal. By the way, I'm very sorry I'm not playing the game at the moment. The chat is so active right now, and I love interacting with all of you. And it has about 6 bytes of VRAM. That's it, 6 bytes? I didn't know that was all it was for VRAM textures. Super Hamster Gaming went to Zophar's Domain not too long ago looking for an emulator for something awesome. I'm glad you still find it useful. That's how you found a lot of songs YouTube never had. Developers got the hang of the PS3 late in its cycle. I never bothered with the PS3. I skipped it. I had a 1, a 2, I skipped the 3, a 4, and now a 5. But I never got the 3. During that era, I had an Xbox 360. I also had a Wii and a Wii U. Well, I still do. Yeah, there's a working prototype of the Nintendo Sony CD system, I think I heard about that. There was a prototype. Nintendo wanted to partner with another company, so Sony took what they done with the PlayStation, and the rest is history. The music works. Going away, the Super Nintendo's the PS0. Yeah, that's true. Sound system, controller, graphics. And 64 came from Mars. That's cool. Then Heck repaired it and got it working. If you've seen the hardware, you can see how it was just a CD-ROM attached to a Super Nintendo. Alright, at least the Sega CD had a co-processing. Alright, well. Shining Force 2. To work. I'm just kidding, it's not work. I enjoy this. If this is work, this is what I want to do the rest of the day. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Alright, let's see. Sega CD was a whole console connected to the Genesis. Yes, it was. And it took and you had to use 2 power adapters, and you had to have, like, it took a lot of space. I have them in the boxes over here. Here, I'll tell you what. Hold on, I'm gonna die. Come on. Oh no, it's fine. It's just Shade. He's got a defense of 6 billion. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Here, let me show you guys something real quick. So, this is an original model Sega CD. This is the one that I originally owned in 1992. This is the system I played Lunar 2 on. So, where Zophar's domain came from, you're looking at the Sega CD that I played on. And what you would do with this is the back. So you would take the Model 1 Sega Genesis and it would just kind of slide on here like this. There was like a little port on the side. You'd remove the plastic piece and you would slide this in. And then the Sega Genesis had its own power cord, the Sega CD had its own power cord, and if you wanted to get stereo sound, you could use the red and whites right over here. And I did that. I hooked it up to my my stereo system, and it had the 2 access lights. You know, one showing that it was on, the other showing it was accessing the disc. This thing was loud too. I think this still works. I haven't hooked it up in a long time. All the Sega CD games you've seen me stream are through emulators, because I just don't know how reliable playing on this would actually be, but this is the system. So now you know. Yes, Sega CD came out in 1992. I do have a Model 2 Sega CD as well, but that's up in my attic. Maybe I'll show that one off next time. I love the Model 1. Because you could see, like, I always love the lights showing you, like, it was accessing. Like, oh, look, it's accessing the disc while I'm waiting an hour for, like, Woolly Beamish to load. The Sega CD Model 2, you couldn't tell any of that because it didn't have lights. I prefer the Model 1. But the 2 was more stable. And took up a lot less space. Okay. Here we go. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, good, we can heal. So you have a Model 2 stuff, Highland. You even loved in Panic the Kid had a Model 1. Yeah! That's a good reference. That thing probably needs to... Oh, level 8. A new belt and a recap job, sadly. Yeah, you're not kidding, it's been a big game, right? One of these days, I think that's why I haven't messed with some of my old systems. I'm using emulation for a lot of them because I'm scared, like, I'm gonna turn it on and this stuff's not gonna work. Like, I tried, I got a RetroTink 5X a few weeks ago, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, and, I have my N64, my wife's N64, my Super Nintendo, and her Super Nintendo. I couldn't get any games on either Super Nintendo to work. I think I have to clean the contacts. And one of the 2 N64s I couldn't get, like, it turns on, but no screen comes up. But the other N64, after cleaning the heck out of it, I got it to load games. So I think a lot of them just need maintenance, if I had to guess. I think they just need maintenance. So Dreaming Rain tried to hook up both. Power hadn't flown through either of them, and they didn't work. Where the NES is made of iron and still works. See, for me, it's the Sega... I bet you anything the Sega Genesis probably works. I bet you if I hook up that Sega Genesis, it will work just fine. And I bet you my Atari 2600 also works just fine. I have the Atari 2600 down. No, I think it's up in the attic. That'd be cool to show off. I have the original wood grain Atari 2600 from 1977. I got it when I was 5 in 1985. Used. My dad brought it home. It was the first video game system I'd ever played. First game I ever played on it was Pac-Man. And the second game I ever played on it was E.T. And you would think, since those are two of some of the worst video games ever ported, like, Pac-Man's a great game, but the Atari 2600 version was horrible. And E.T., I'm sure you all know about E.T. If you don't know about E.T., watch an AVGN episode, you'll learn all about it. You would think, oh my god, those were your first 2 games, I can't believe you continued playing video games after that. But I was 5, so I didn't know they were bad. I had no idea. They seemed great to me. Yes, Gamers Uplink, we have his and her Super Nintendo. It's not like one of them is like, you know, one color and the other's another color. They're identical, but one is mine, one is hers. Because when we were kids, she had one and I had one. And she had an N64 and I had an N64. And then we got married, and so we still have both. Hickory Kirby doesn't know how you fully remember my website, but you remember searching for songs to go onto 3 different websites for the rest of your days, and one was mine. You know what's funny? So here's something I bet none of you knew. So back in the 90s, you actually had the ability, because it was the wild, wild west of the internet, you could add your website, if you had one, to search engines. Alta Vista, Excite, Yahoo, nobody really talks about them anymore. And yes, Google. I personally added my website to all of them, including Google.com. There was a submission button, and you could put your websites on there because it didn't the spider technology didn't exist where it would just scour the sites. Yes, I was a big fan of Netscape Navigator 3 was my jam. And so Zophar's domain got onto Google, not through a bot, but because I submitted it. Now you know. And knowing's half the battle. And by the way, I added a new video to the stream under your Silver Point redemption called Now You Know. I'm not giving you a hint about anything. Not at all. Alright, so let's resume. Off we go, off we go.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Thank you for redeeming Now I Know, Cyrus Zeal. Greatly appreciate you. Oh no! I better pay attention or the prediction's about to end. And not in the favorable way. Alright, I think we can keep Slade alive. So I'm gonna go for the Hunter Goblin down here.
Your return to Shore was not part of our negotiations nor our agreement, so I must do nothing.
Well,
The bees! The bees! The bees! Just like that, like 5 times.
Cyrus Zeal, thank you for redeeming Pirate Hat. Soda Bagoda, thank you for redeeming the bees. And it appears that this salty dog has to put on his Yar Pirate Hat. Let's get it on. Get my hair nice and straight to me hearties. Yar! Thank you, Gamers Uplink, for redeeming haha. You're such a salty dog, shiver me timbers. But I might make you walk the plank in a minute, hear me hearty. Alright, what do we want Slade to do? I don't know. I need to get him good, but I'm scared he's gonna die. Do we attack and then have someone come up from behind and heal him? Can we do that? I'll take a chance. We're gonna take a chance. Zophar! Previously playing Lunar. Alright. See what we can do. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Hickory Kirby, thank you so much for the follow. For joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Alright, so we'll have Chade, aka Sade, attack the vampire bat. We gotta get Peter in battle, man. He's not doing nothing. He ain't doing diddly squat. I'm not too worried here. If we're keeping track, no one has died
Sade,
yet.
thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
I just want to say it never gets old. Soda Bagoda, thank you for redeeming Sade. Greatly appreciate your silver redemption. Goblin. Vampire bat. We'll go after the goblin. Dude, Soda Bagoda is amazing. One of the best moderators ever. And I mean that. Suplex! By the way, hello, someone stole my loot. Oh no! No! That does count, unfortunately. So, it does appear that someone has died, and therefore, yeah, someone said that everyone loves Sade. Whoopsie! Oh, that's a double fail right there. I'm sorry, Expendable Gamer. I'm really sorry. Oh, man. Don't tell the real Shade that that just happened. He'll be sad. Actually, now you're obligated to tell him. Alright, well, we'll take a second here to choose the outcome. I'm really sorry. But it looks like 58% of you were correct, so we will choose the outcome of yes, at least one dies. We'll complete the prediction. Enjoy Enjoy your silver. So, we're gonna do, because I feel badly now, and I want everyone to get a chance to maybe get that back. We're gonna do one more prediction tonight. We're gonna start it right now. And this one will say, will Zophar lose any other characters tonight? And that one will also have Yupperoonie. Nah, man. And this one will run for 15 minutes. So this is your chance. This is your chance to bring
Secure
back
all positions.
some
Here
of
we
your
go.
silver that you lost because I failed you.
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Base Coyote, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm in the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So, rigged. The poll is rigged. It wasn't a crit. Yeah, it was. I don't even know. I just saw him die and I just got sad. I got so sad. Irate Mexican, congratulations on being one of the 58%. Expendable Gamer ain't touching that pole with a 10-foot pole. So, let's try to finish this off. Yes, Ruby is awesome, Seth Highland. It's actually the icon for a subscriber. So, for the 1-month subscription, I should say. So, if you see, like, take a look at Dreaming Rain in the chat, how he's got, or he or she, I'm sorry, has Ruby next to the name there. That is what it will look like. So, on we go! Yeah, everybody's afraid to vote now. I'm sorry. I failed you all. I definitely failed you all. Let's get this vampire bat here. I should have been paying better attention. Whenever I have a poll that asks a question about, like, will somebody die? I find that you're probably more likely to win if you say that, yes, someone will die, but then you won't win as much, because most people will expect that to be the case. So then that's the joy of gaming. But remember, it's only channel points. All you have to do to get more channel points other than a poll is to hang out with me. There's no ulterior motive there at all. Alright, we'll kill this dude with a blaze. Blaze! A small payout is still a payout, and that's a great point. Well, thanks, Gamers Upland, for the vote of confidence. I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry I let you down, my friend. Alright, 5 enemies left. We got this. Man, we're not making a ton of progress at all tonight. I'm really sorry, chat. I'm so engaged with the chat. It's like I forgot we're on, like, a Twitch stream. I feel like we're in IRC of the 90s or something. Like, I forget there's a video game going on right in front of me. Like, I'm holding a controller. Like, come on. What am I doing? Oh, God, what's in the dude? Let's heal Zophar. Yes, the joy of the random number generator in Shining Force. So fun. So predictable, not predictable. Just wait till we do the mithril stuff later. That's gonna really drive me berserko. Trying to figure out, like... Because when I was a kid... So, just not to go too spoilery, but there's gonna be a point in the game where you see we're collecting mithrils. The mithrils actually serve a purpose. They get us... Well, it's not a spoiler. You saw me play Shining in the Darkness. You remember the mithrils from Shining in the Darkness? How it got us, like, ultimate weapons for Milo and Pyra and everything? In Shining Force 2, that exists, but it's, like, up to the nth degree. There's so many different choices. And it's... I always thought it was random. So, like, I would go, I'd make the mithril, I didn't like the weapon I get, I'd reset the game on the Genesis and try again, and you could do this for hours. What I've since learned is it's not random, like everything. There's no such thing as random. And it's based on the number of steps that you take when you go to make the weapon, or arm, like, after you make the weapon, like, it counts your steps. And, somewhere out on the internet there is a table, speedrunners use this, so they know exactly, like, what to do, like, after they walk out of that area, like, how many steps to take and then back to get the ultimate weapons. So, I don't know what that is, but I know it exists. I don't know if I'm going to use it because I feel like that might be kind of cheating, like manipulation of RNG. And I've cheated on stream before. I tell you when I cheat. I do it all the time in Sulfies. I can't beat Sulfies without 99 lives. I did it for save states coming in Splatterhouse. But in RPGs, I don't really like to do cheating at all because I feel like, at least in an RPG, it's... You don't have to have... I hate to say it like this. I don't need as much skill playing this kind of RPG. And so I try not to cheat because I feel like I don't need to. Does that make sense what I just said? Or am I confusing the heck out of everybody in chat right now? Yeah, luck manipulation. Big D! How you doing, my friend? Yes, 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 I knew IRC would get you to say hi. Yeah, I was just saying how, like, I'm not paying attention to the game. I forget that we're doing a Twitch stream. I feel like we're in IRC in 1996. Like, we're in Number Zophar's realm. Now I'm just chatting up a storm. Talking about the next Genesis release. Interviewing Sardu. An 8-bit vote of confidence from Dreaming Rain. Nice, nice. Alright, Slade, come on, let's do something with you. Kill the witch. Kill the witch! Damn it. You did not kill the witch. IRC TV, that's right. That's exactly what this is. Exactly what this is. Jaha, Kazin. Alright, Chester can use a heal. We're getting our money's worth from Sarah's healing tonight for sure. Oh my. Yeah. It definitely, there were some good things from back then, there were some not so good things from back then. No question about it. That's all in the past, Big B. I haven't heard from that person in many, many years. I wish everybody well. Chester! Chester the Centaur! Oh god. Oh, Big B. That's what I get for invoking that era. It was a very interesting group of people and a very different kind of time. No question about it. I'd like to think people learned. I don't think there's anything to heal now. She could heal herself, but do we really want to do that with only 2 magic left? Nah, I think it's better to stay. No worries, Big B. Yeah, I hear you. You enjoy your lurk, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, there is a mithril grind here, Soda Pagoda, so we actually already got the first mithril. I forget who it was. It might have been Thomas Smith backwards. It reminded me that it was behind the Grand Seal Tower, the first mithril. But yeah, we're gonna variously... Here, I'll show you real quick. Here, you see it right there? On Kazin. So there's a bunch of mithril in this game. And we're gonna get to a point near the end where we're gonna find an area where we can use them. And when that happens, like, we're gonna be doing a lot of manipulation of RNG. I think I'm still deciding. Maybe I don't really want to do it. I don't want to do it, but at the same time, I don't want to spend like hours and hours doing it. We'll figure it out. Seth Hyland, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And we still got about 4 or 5 minutes left on the prediction, so predict away. Yes, this is literally IRC TV. Twitch chat is technically IRC or is built on top of it. Remember using an IRC client to chat in Twitch before. I hear you. I hear you. Well, that's... They keep using Chester. We'll do this. You know what? Actually, we'll do this. He should not be killing things anymore in this area. Oh god, he's still got a level. That's fine. Same thing with Zophar. I think Slade needs a level. I think... Let's see. Would Zophar kill the vampire bat? No. Because Zophar is safe to attack it. long as he doesn't get the kill for that. Alright, I think Jaha can kill the goblin. Good. Chester going to chest. I think Slade will kill the vampire bat. Boom. Level 11, just what we wanted. Alright, we're back on track. We're back on track. Yar! The truck is back! Uh-oh. Don't freeze, don't freeze. He's freezing. Alright, well, good thing is he's got plenty of hit points. And Peter didn't do anything. That's, you see why I'm saying, like, I'm very precarious with him? Like, because you can't do anything in the beginning when he's an NPC. You eventually will get control of him, but till then, everybody else is leveling and he's just kind of, you know, doing what he does. Oh, I forgot about the ooze. It's the secret of the ooze, my friends. So it's just the witch and the ooze at this point. I don't think either of them have items now. We can afford to do this. Yo, Dark Max, how you doing, my friend? After coming on in, we're playing some Shining Force 2 for Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Alright, Zophar will throw an attack on the witch. Doing good, just getting out of work. It's cool, it's cool. Boom! Yeah, okay. I wish Peter could have gotten something. Uh-oh. We're gonna take at least 9 or 10 damage from this one. Yep. Mage used the blast processing on the ooze. Super effective. That's very Sega Genesis of you there, Dreaming. I remember I was reading the Game Pro magazine article back in the 90s, early 90s. It's like, is blast processing a myth? And like, I'm thinking like in my head, like, oh my god, like, how could Sega, why is Sega saying there's blast processing? There's no such thing. It's marketing. There's no such thing as anything. What they were trying to say was that the Sega Genesis had a superior, faster processor than the Super Nintendo did. So, marketing, blast processing. Oh, it's Retro Island Gaming! Thanks for coming on in, Rig. Good to see you, man. Fastest growing channel on Twitch right here. Oh, I thank you for saying so. I don't know if that's true, but I will say that I cannot believe all the support that all of you have given me in just the last 2 months. It's incredible. Wow, we're actually 1 follower away from 600 followers. I didn't even realize that as I'm looking at it. That's crazy. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your support. I mean that. Blast processing equals market speak for a specific trick you could do with the DMA functionality. 600!
Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Alfalfa, you are the 600th follower of Zophar's realm of the domain. Thank you so much. Your support is greatly appreciated. Yeah, we're having a retro party here. We're chatting it up. We're talking about the old days. We're playing some Shining Force 2. I'm getting distracted. I cost a lot of people a lot of channel points just now because I let Shade die. Oh, that sounds horrible to say on stream. I let Shade die. So Rig, we named here, I'll show you real quick. This is what we named Kiwi in this game, Rig. What do you think? Yeah. I think I took a poll and that was what won. Oh, we gotta heal Sarah. There's a character randomizer for this game? I didn't know that, Alfalfa. Tell me about it. How does it work? Oh my god. Poor Chade is right. Oh my god, he's all over this channel now. He's got his own character. He's got his own reward in the channel points section under the silver redemption. He has the video Sade. Like, I'm shading it up over here, man. I haven't added anything for you yet, but I gotta come up with something.
Sade, thank you so much for the raid. If I just butchered your name, I am so incredibly sorry.
Never gets old. It really never gets old. Oh wait, I don't want Chester to do that. Alright, we gotta think about this for a sec. If Chester attacks it, he won't get a level, but if Kazin does, Kazin will get a level, so it's pretty clear what we have to do. This will end the area. Boom! Level 12. All right. Oh, we had a really good run there. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but we had a good run. El Falpo. All characters are randomized basically, including your starting character. That's neat. So, maybe in a future stream, like once we've gotten through some of the games I want to play, we can revisit this and do a randomizer with it. That sounds like it'd be fun. How many points do we need to spend to get a player named after us? That's a good point, Expendable Gamer. Maybe that should be a redemption. The only problem with making that a redemption is not all the games I play let you name characters, so I'd have to have a running queue. I'm gonna make a note of that, though. That's a great idea. And then I just go in the order, like the next time we have a game where you can name someone, I would name them that person. So I'm gonna add that. Remember to add a redemption for name your character. And not Shimmering Force. What gets me is I found a chiptune portion of Smooth Operator. Yeah, I don't even know where, I can't remember, I'm literally just Googling stuff and I'm coming upon all this like obscure stuff. And that was one of the obscure things I found. And I debated, like, you know, because, you know what. But, it was too funny to not include, so I decided to include, you know, 4 seconds of the chiptune cover of that. So, Shining Chaos is what it's called. That's a good name for it. Eye patches. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the eye patch. Let me pop that in. I need to buy an eye patch because I don't have one. So I'm going to put, remember to add eye patch for Silver Redemption. And then I also have to still add the hosting alert. Daikon was kind enough to host me the other day, and I realized it was using the generic Streamlabs alert. It was the only thing that I hadn't actually customized. So, IPS eye patch. There you go. I see what you did there. Very nice. Very nice. High five. Alright, let's go in this town, see what we can see. We gotta get Shade back. You're a spy from the new town, aren't you? You're back again. Mayor, Mayor! Oh boy. Little savey save. Guys, I just need to run to the bathroom real quick. Please don't change that dial. I will be right back. And yes, you can definitely roll the SO dice. Be right back, everybody. Don't go away. Don't go away. I am back. I am back. Thank you for your patience. What did I miss? What did I miss? Shining Chaos Prelude, IPS Eye Patch, a cutscene, and onwards and upwards. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Dark Max. Appreciate it. So, Rig, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are you streaming tonight? I can't remember which. I know you stream 3 nights a week. I just never remember which 3. Zophar looked at the paper. Historian Passeron.
Shall I touch it? Yes. Oh my god, it fucking... It teleported me outside? Oh god, dude, no way! Fuck!
I don't think I've ever seen like a bad clip from your channel, Rig. Like, never happened. Awesome. And thank you for remembering to shout him out, Soda Pagoda. My brain is not functioning at the moment. You definitely did. So let's go see if we can get in here. And it's locked, so we can't. Alright, let's come on this side. And it's also locked. I'm seeing a trend here. I don't think they want us here. How about the well? It's a very deep well. Historian Passeron, and it's also locked. Oh dear. Let me guess. Locked. Not locked. Wait, but he's not letting me go. He's not letting me go. Never a bad moment, so we go to never a bad moment. Thanks, Pickery Kirby. Who are you? What are you? This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact it is just an ordinary... But you gotta say that in a Rod Sarling voice, Dreaming Rain. This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact it is just an ordinary well. Or is it? Join me in the Twilight Zone. Thanks, Pickery Kirby. Does that mean you're heading out? Ginger Pepsi says, keep out, this means you. Group of soldiers are just here. Soldiers must be waiting beyond the gate. Be careful. You're so persistent. What do you want? You suddenly appear in Promethea and build a castle? I don't know who you are, but all big cities like war. I've never seen such impolite and violent guests. Yeah, Twilight Zone, New Moon. He's right. You came here to capture Promethea. We'll never obey you. Go away. You talk too much. Hey, Zophar, why don't you say something? I can't stand this. Hey, you. I understand how you feel, but listen to me. Why? I'm not from Grancia. I just visited there. You think they came to Promethea to conquer it? Well, you're wrong. They were forced to leave their island due to a disaster. They're good people. You don't have to be so paranoid. Yeah, you tell them, Peter. You tell them, man. Who are you? I'm Peter. I'm a phoenix that lives in Mount Volcano. A phoenix? The legendary bird? I don't know if we're legendary or not. I'm very glad to meet you. Oh, they're friends of yours. My. Oh, you're right, Dreaming Rain. I never made that connection. What are the chances of 2 towns, both from RPGs that came out around the same time, would be called Promethea, which is a really uncommon name? Yes, it is a line from Final Fantasy when you talk to the well. Of course, we of Ribble will become allies of Grancia. Promise that we will welcome you when you visit us again. Sweet man, sweet. Alright. My dear husband never returned from the cave. The cave was somehow blocked. How can I explain this to my son? My dad went to the cave in the north. And I'm not worried, he's very strong. This dude's hiding in the tree. Can't find it. The hidden door to the ancient ruins must be near this tree. Now, I can't remember. I don't think you can search now, right? That's later on, I think. There's a hollow to put something into. Yeah, we have to get an item here. I don't remember when or where, but I know at some point we'll have to do that. Oh, look who it is! The people in this village are cowards. When do they ever go adventuring? I can't take it anymore. Hey, would you mind if I joined you? It's May! The Ranger! Not to be confused with May, the centaur from Shining Force 1, even though they're both called May, but one's with an E and one is with a... Now, let's go! Yeah, there you go, TNT. Yes, what Dreaming Rain said. This is a well. This is a well, I read that already. Okay, boom. Let's get back Chade. Also known as Shade. 110 gold. I hope you're thankful, Sade. I hope you're thankful. Jade is revived. Do you have another desire? Yes. We can't promote yet because in this game it's level 20, not level 10. So we'll just save. I hope you're all enjoying the stream. All support is great support. So just by watching me, even lurking, helps this channel to grow. I appreciate you all. Kasseron's a historian. Mr. Road is smarter than him. I saw a strange hollow in a tree. Does something go there? Is what you're looking for in Ribble? Oh, that's impossible. No Brigand 1851, and hi, by the way. I played this game when I was 14 years old in 1994, and I've beaten this game probably at least 10 times. I love it. But I haven't played this game in at least 15 years, and so I do forget a lot of stuff. Men are so selfish. My husband's gone to the east to work. What about me? What about me? What about Raven? Who gets that reference? I bet you there's like one person in this chat that gets that reference. My reference, not the game's reference. Alright, let's talk to Kasseron. Kasseron and I are pupils of Mr. Road of Hassan. Ancient ruins around here are very interesting to us. We're sure there are ruins under Ribble, but we can't find the door? I'll find it before Kasseron. I think that tree has something to do with it. He's right. What about me? What about Raven? Oh, we found the diary. I spent another day searching for it. I'll never give up. Oh, my man. I'll find the caravan even if I have to travel all over the continent. I need the Achilles sword to defeat the giant terrors in the shrine. Get it? The Achilles sword? Well, you'll see the battle later. Right, we talked to you already. Weapon shop. Okay. The Mount Volcano. Go east and then go north along the river. The cave is there. But I don't recommend you enter such a terrible place. We call it the Cave of Darkness. Ooh. You can't see anything inside. The cave is the only way to get to Mount Volcano. What's up, boy? Guarantee all items to be in good condition. Right. There's a lot of stuff we could do here. Start with the middle sword. He already has one. Okay. How about... Anybody need a spear? Nope. Okay. See, this is much faster than Shining Force 1 was. Shining Force 1, I had to go, look at the equipment, then figure out, would this be better, would it be worse? Here, all I gotta do is act like I'm buying it, see if it makes him better, and if it does, give it to him. And so far, we got nothing. Everything he has is everything we already have. What about the short rod? I feel like we already have those two. Oh my. Okay, the dagger's new. That's for Slade, I'm sure of it. There we go. Boom. How about wooden arrow for May? Does she already have one? Yep. Alright, well all we could buy was the better sword, or knife I should say, for Slade. That's okay. Alright, so as far as selling then, we will sell Slade's short knife. And then we'll come over here. Oh boy. We will buy medical herb, or we'll do 2 for May. And then we'll get out of all of that. We'll do a little savey save. And I see a bunch of stuff. Dreaming Rain says I can recite all the quest objectives in Final Fantasy 1 from memory by now. I haven't played it seriously in the years though till last month. I never really got into Final Fantasy 1. When everyone was playing that one, I was playing Dragon Warrior. I entered the Final Fantasy series with 2 for Super Nintendo, which of course was 4. Ginger Pepsi says, wait, you're from Philly, right? Yes, I am from Philly. Did I ever go to the ECW Arena? Unfortunately, Ginger Pepsi, even though it was less than a half an hour from where I lived, I never got to see an ECW show in person. I did watch a lot of the pay-per-views on TV, but I never got to see an ECW show in person. I did get to see WWF shows in person during the Attitude Era, though, including the one with The Undertaker right before SummerSlam, when like all the fire was and the Highway to Hell thing was going on. And so I was very WWF back then, but I did watch a lot of ECW. Dreaming Rain says, I like how the icons are images with attached price tags. Reminds you of the old game rental shop back in the 90s. Had empty boxes full of Velcro tags. I'm not familiar with the old game rental shop. Oh, you literally mean the old rental shops. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yes, actually, you're right. Yeah, you're totally right. And all the Shining games of the early, like Shining in the Darkness was like this. Shining Force 1 was like that. Shining Force CD was like that. All true. You would have been scared to go to ECW. Yeah, they were kind of crazy. I mean, like, New Jack. I think New Jack recently passed away, if I'm not mistaken. But he did some really, really crazy stuff. Like, I don't know if you remember when he fell off the scaffolding. And like he ended up blinding himself and it's like 50 feet up, like just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Like, I loved wrestling in the 90s, but some of the stuff that some of them did, just like, I appreciate that they ruined their lives for entertainment for us, but like, don't do that. Like, I would, if I could go back in the past, I would like, Mick Foley's a good example. Like, I'd be like, Mankind, yo man, listen, dude, I really appreciate you. You are amazing. Please don't do that stuff anymore. Like, you're gonna die. Don't do it. And thank God he's still alive. We recently came from Hassan. Hassan's a port in the south. It was once very prosperous, but now it's distant. Is that everything? Have we been everywhere? I think so. Let's make sure. Alright, so that's everything. So according to the dude, we're supposed to walk, what was it, north and then east along the river? And that gets us to the Cave of Darkness, right? So let's figure out how we're going to do that. How do we go north and then east? Maybe we just follow the river, period? Let's try following and see what happens. Maybe it was south and then east. Maybe it's this. Maybe? I'm Passaron of Ribble. I'm studying the ancient polygraphs. Rode told me about a family who has an ancient tube in Parmesia. Yeah, New Jack did pass. It's a shame. Mick is tougher than an NES, man. He's like an Atari 2600. According to my studies, his house should be around here somewhere. Somewhere in my house, I actually have his book from the 90s, Have a Nice Day. I was in there, I swear to God, I saw it the other day when I was in my attic, fishing out all my old video game systems and games. I have to read that again. Very great book. Yeah, Mick Foley is amazing. Or maybe it's to the east. Yeah, let me read that again. We're talking about a family as an ancient tomb. One of my studies, his house should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's to the east. Okay. So I guess we just can't do anything here yet. This must be later. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that in this game we just can't do right away. Alright, so let's go east and see what we find. Is there anything up here? Does this take us anywhere good? Oh, there's a battle. Now the question is this a battle that we have to fight, or is this... It sounded like it was with the stairs. But where does this take us? Like, did we do this already? No, this is all new. I guess we just keep following it after we fight the battle, maybe? Let's try. Well, I'm saving lots of them. Oh, let's see where the, Yeah, I heard about Razor Ramon Ginger Pepsi. It's a shame. I'll miss him. One more for the bag. Oozing with machismo. Razor Ramon. I will miss him. He was an amazing wrestler. Great guy. Dude died too young. What was he, 59, 60, I think? Something like that. I heard he was just going into surgery for just like a routine, like a hip surgery or something. And it just didn't end well. Hey, yo. That's right. He was in the Outsiders. He was Razor Ramon. He was in the NWO. Came back to WWF years later in the NWO. I mean, awesome wrestler. One of my favorite characters, too, to use in the wrestling games of the mid-90s. Early to mid-90s, I definitely use Razor Ramon a lot. And the Razor's Edge finishing move. That was good times. So the prediction has everybody saying that I will not lose any characters tonight. Oh boy. Most of you didn't take part in it, I can see that. Yeah, only 4 of you did. I understand why. I don't want to let you down again. I'm sorry. It was actually way worse. He fell and broke his hip and was on the floor for 2 days. Oh my god, I didn't realize that was what happened. Wow. And it released a blood clot. Oh, it sucks. I didn't realize that was what it was. I heard it was some kind of hip surgery. I didn't realize that he had actually fallen and was on the floor for 2... So what was it? Like, he was living alone? Like, nobody knew he was there? Is that what happened? Easy. Wow. I'm really, really sorry to hear that's what happened. Life is so short, man. You never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page and Razor were good friends, right? It's a shame. Oh, Peter, come on. Get in on the battle, my friend. God, I was such a huge wrestling fan in the... I loved it in the 80s. You know, you had all the classic wrestlers. You had the Ultimate Warrior and Macho Man and Hogan. You had all those guys. $1 Million Man, Dusty Rhodes. And then I stopped watching for a couple years. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and everyone brought me back. The Undertaker, of course. Always loved The Undertaker. One of my favorite wrestlers. But then when WWF bought WCW, that was kind of it for me. Like, it started getting boring to me. Wasn't it like, and it's what sucks is I actually heard that there was a really exciting point that I totally missed. So the era of like the whole invasion angle and everything, I missed all of that. And then I started watching again briefly when John Cena started, you know, getting big. And then it just never felt like it was ever the same. Like I kept expecting like a return to the Attitude Era, not necessarily of them taking crazy risks, like I said, like that. We don't need that. Like, stay healthy. But like just the stories, I don't know. It never felt the same after that. And I recognize the whole point of the Attitude Era was to save WWF because WCW was kicking the butt. But I just kept hoping that maybe it would feel like it did back then. Never quite recaptured it, you know? Being West Coast, you could watch both shows. Yeah, I used to love... So what I used to do is I would flip back and forth between the two shows. So, like, I'd have Raw on, then I'd flip to Nitro, then, like, the commercial come on, I'd go back to Raw. I usually watched more Raw than Nitro, though, because I was more WWF than WCW. But, oh, that was such a fun time. I miss those days. Oh, I so miss those days. Okay, we'll just do a little level 1 Blaze here. Yeah, Ginger Pepsi, I'm gonna have to check it out at some point. That's really sad to hear. In other news, I just noticed that Nightbot is spamming the bit stuff. I haven't added anything new in the last 2 weeks, but for those of you that maybe are newer to my channel, if you want to check it out, Nightbot just actually mentioned most of the bits. Basically, if you cheer that number of bits, you get that sound effect and that graphic. My personal favorite one is the John Luke Picard one. I had to put Picard song in here. I couldn't not do it. But they're there. If you should cheer bits, I would just say before you cheer anything, read the list, because that way you can get your bits worth and get your customized alerts, rather than the generic one. I don't know if I want to use her heal right now. I don't think so. But yes, back to Shining Force, Ginger Pepsi. Back to Shining Force. The forest train's fucking big time here. Yeah, the brand extension thing confused the heck out of me too. Like how like some of them were on Raw, some of them were on SmackDown. Like and lots of belts. I know. I think that as much as it sucked that the WWF almost went under, I think WCW and ECW made WWF, now WWE, way better for it. I think that they came out so much stronger. But then I think that after... yeah, we're going to use level 2 here. I think that after they put WCW under and they finished off Ted Turner, they said, okay, well, we're safe now, so we don't have to, like, worry about it now. So we can go back to, like, safe programming. Does that make sense? Knowing that it's like, what else are people going to watch? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. He's only getting 1 experience per kill now. Yeah, we can't have him kill anybody else. That was a waste. Same problem with Chester. What level is he now? 13, jeez. Oh, do I want Chester to do that? Do I rather have Slade do that? Let me go look at everybody's level real quick. Peter's falling behind, is what I was worried about. And May needs some levels, so now we're gonna have Chester kind of hang back. Yep, the competition was good, and it was a golden age indeed. I don't think... Nah. Nah, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, though. There we go. This way Sarah can get close enough to Slade to heal. Yeah, Shade is still kind of a glass... I wouldn't even call him a glass cannon, he's not that strong yet. He's just kind of glassy. But we gotta try to get him good, because he can get very good. So we'll see what happens. If nothing else, we named him Shade, and so we gotta treat him well. We gotta do good things for him, we gotta nurture him, we gotta let him grow, let him mature. Probably for the best, stop watching right around the time because of the order the pay-per-views, because it's such a money sink. Yeah. Years later, the whole WWE Network thing made it better because it was only $10. Or sorry, $9.99. But now it's what is it, Peacock now? Basically, they have a deal with Peacock. I have Comcast, so it's all free now. But I don't watch it. It's a shame. Finally free, and it's just I'm not interested anymore. Maybe one day I'll pop it on. Like the pay-per-view that always got me back into it, whenever I would try to get back into wrestling, it was always the Royal Rumble. Like there's something about like 30 dudes, like every 2 minutes someone new's coming out, the music's playing, it's like, who's next? And like, you know, that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. WWE, name they chose because the World Wildlife Fund was there first. Like, does anybody think of the name WWF ever? Did they and do they think WWF? Oh, that's the World Wildlife Fund, of course. Nobody in the world thinks World Wildlife Fund. And I guess the best parallel I can draw here is Zophar was actually in the Bible first. And then Zophar was in Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. But nowadays, if somebody says Zophar and someone actually knows the name Zophar, do they think the guy from the Bible? It's like that. That's not to toot my horn, by the way. That's just to illustrate that, like, brand recognition. Once the brand became WWF was wrestling, like, that's it. But World Wildlife Fund wasn't having it, and they sued him, and now they're WWE. What else? They'll always be WWF to me. Yes, the biblically accurate so far has been made. But I hope that makes sense. It's all about branding. Like, does anyone call, like when you go get something to wipe your nose, is it a tissue or is it a Kleenex? Call it a Kleenex. Like that. Branding, man, branding. Yeah, WWE doesn't roll off the tongue at all. Oof. They could have changed it to maybe WEF, World Entertainment Federation. That sounds better than WWE. WEF, WWF, WEF. Still WWF sounds the best. All right, let's axe this witch. Yeah. All right, Slade maybe finish her off. Yeah, critical hit. Boom. Yeah, exactly, Agent Professor. You're wrong. Cards are wrong. Alright, let's get May in on some of this action. So far, she hasn't done diddly. Of course, getting her that close is probably incredibly stupid, but we gotta get her some experience. She's a character that we may or may not hang on to in the long run. I think there's better characters in her. But in the beginning, every character is important when you're at the beginning of a game like this. Oh, Peter, come on. We need you in battle. Ugh, it's like literally like falling behind. Caden can't get closer. WEF might be even more accurate since around the time they were trying to branch out into stuff like movies and football. Yeah, isn't that funny? Poor Vince McMahon. He tried not once, but twice with the XFL, and neither time did it work. Oh no, guys, it happened again! I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I suck. I'm sorry for all of you. Literally all of you. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear to God. And I know I commented upon the fact of like, well, yeah, she didn't die, she's just tired. Oh, I'm sorry. Integrity requires me to collect. I'm sorry, guys. I am really, really, really sorry. Nah Man has won. I mean, Yupperoonie has won, sorry. Will Zophar lose other characters tonight? Yupperoonie. Yeah, Yupperoonie has won. So, there you go. Apologies, apologies. Should have just co-branded and had a panda pile drive. Oh god. I'm horsing around. See, this is where the Price is Right sound effect would have been perfect. There is a bit effect called The Price Ain't Right. But we have passed, we have passed. Oh, I did it again! I just attacked with Zophar. Why? Chat, why'd you let me do that? No, I'm just kidding. I was watching Tiny Toon Adventures, I think, had Elmira, that character in it, and she kept bumping into a character, and she's like, why don't you watch where I'm going? That's me right now. I am Elmira. Why don't you watch where I'm going? Oh, Peter, dude, we need you. Hey, let's have Sarah heal the dead ranger. I'm actually considering aggressing out. Nah, I won't do that. Not worth aggressing out at this point. We can far into it. I guess I'll give 3 hit points back to Chester to get some experience. All I had to do was hang back. That didn't have to happen. That was just stupid. That was just stupid of me. Alright, let's think for a second before doing this. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left, and most of them are to the southeast, so that's up here is going to come down anyway. So yeah, let's go down this way. They'll come to us. Let this scrapper come to me. Was that from Braveheart? It's all for nothing if you don't have freedom. Maybe if we just kind of hang out in that one spot, Peter will eventually make it into the battle and be able to, like, do things. But that's kind of my strategy, just kind of let them come to me. There we go. That kind of looks like it's going to work out, I think. Probably. Most likely. Damn, 7 hit points. They're a lot stronger than I thought they were. So Dreaming Ring, there is, and I think you have to, if I remember this right, I think you have to click on the bit icon and then type in manually the word cheer and the number, I think? Here, hold on, let me have a little cheat guide here. Yeah, you have to edit the message and make it say cheer and then the number. So like cheer 52 will cheer 52 bits, or like cheer 12 will cheer 12 bits. Like so. Dreaming Rain, thank you so much for cheering 80 bits and reminding me that I have completely failed The Price is Wrong by letting May the Ranger die and stealing all of your hard-earned sleep. I appreciate it. Yeah, so 100 plus is text-to-speech. So I was kind of torn when I was trying to come up with these values of like, I wanted as many of them as possible to have text-to-speech, while also recognizing like some of the lower bit stuff. How do I put this? I wanted to make sure I struck a balance between, like, I didn't want to make it easy for people that have other intentions to easily be able to do bad things with text-to-speech. Does that make sense what I just said? So it seemed, I think that the values I came up with are a really good balance. But I also do have my little skip alert button right there at the top that I can very rapidly and quickly hit if, you know, somebody, some army of bots or something were to come in to do bad things, you know what I mean? So, I hope I never have to deal with that, but it's inevitable. At some point, someone, you know, there's always going to be those kind of individuals out there, so I'm just kind of, I'm ready for it, should it ever occur. To the best of my ability, I will be ready for it. And by the way, if there is anyone hiding in this chat that's thinking about it, please, I'm not inviting you to try anything, I'm really not. Be good. Alright, let's see here. Vampire Bat. Vampire Bat. Level 12. Neither of these will actually get him a level, so I think he'll stand here and do this, and that way the next person can kill. Yeah, it's okay though, Soda Pagoda, because once we get promoted, the levels will get better. So, Dreaming Rain, well said. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you make a great point. I see your point. I always can count on Dreaming Rain to really put things into perspective. Alright, so we can take a chunk out of this Vampire Bat. Hopefully he doesn't miss. Yeah. But these things really hit hard. Alright. We'll have Slade finish off this Vampire Bat. So why not? I don't think it'll hurt Jaha too much. He has big defense. Oh, he's poisoned though. And he missed. Swing and a miss. Ah, man. Zophar's gonna sit there. Sarah's gonna heal Zophar. Yeah, we don't want to do anything off with Zophar. He's level 13. Anything he does is gonna get him almost no experience, so that'd be a waste of what's happening there. We really need May right now to get experience, but we can't. Let's see. Peter and Shade are the ones that really need it the most. But Shade is too far away from anything. Peter's too far away from anything. Ah, heck with it. But yeah, 80 is the value for the sad trumpets now. Do you think I should up it to like 102 or 103 or something? Like, do you think it's worth the extra 20-something cents of bits to be able to do text-to-speech on it? If you think so, you might be right. I might change it. Let me know what you think. Oh, man. I should have attacked this bat. Because I don't think Chade can kill us. I think he'll do 5 or 6 damage, you know. We really need him to kill things. Kill the things! Peter, you're not doing anything for me, man. Ugh. Alright, well, what else? We'll kill it. Hey, Tina's Brutal. Thanks for stopping on in. How you doing? Were you streaming tonight? Let's give Tina's Brutal a little shout out. Tina is an awesome streamer. You were streaming at 9-ish?
Look at this guy.
There's Teen and the Retro Runner.
And say whatever you want about my cheesy vagina. This guy will crush you. And Ninja Gaiden.
Got that
We
right.
can't fight, we're too short.
We're very small. I'm very small, and Teen is even smaller than I am.
You're tall to me. At the whopping 5'3".
Giant. I like when she's like, I can't reach it.
Nice. That's the joy of the SO players, is you never know what clip you're gonna get. So, what were you streaming, Teen? What game are you playing? Are you playing more puzzle games? I know Teen likes to stream a lot of puzzle games. And the Retro Runner, of course, if you're familiar with the Retro Runner, loves to crush world records in Ninja Gaiden. He is still the current Ninja Gaiden world record holder, and he just keeps busting his record like every couple of weeks. It's crazy. He's amazing. Teen's amazing. Super Smash TV. Oh, you joined the tournament? That's cool. I was never good at Smash TV, but a lot of fun. Very fun game. What do we want to do here? I think Slade can go after the Lich. Let's stand here. I guess it doesn't matter if we lose characters now, because the second prediction is over. Oh, look at that! Wow! Oh, we got a power ring! That'll come in handy. Yeah, we gotta give that to someone that needs it. Oh, here comes the Dark Dwarf. This is gonna hurt! Ooh, 7 hit points. Well, I'll tell you what. Zophar is gonna use this on the Dark Dwarf. He's gonna attack. We need to. The Dark Dwarf's very strong. Can't leave him alive. Take an arrow to the eye! Oh, he's still alive. Well, that's okay. Neither one of us is good at it, but it's fun, and that's what matters. This is really gonna hurt, by the way. It's down to 7 hit points. Nah, I don't care about the poison. We'll get rid of that later. And once again, Shade is not killing anybody. We're not doing this right with him. Peter can't get to anybody. Alright, the next attack Shade does, we have to kill. And a ring, too, that's right. Jaha needs a heal, but Slade needs it far more than Jaha, so let's heal. Yes, Peter has forgotten how to bird. Power ring! Yeah, I'm very excited about that power ring. Definitely a great thing to get this early in the game. I forgot it was here. We'll do the Goblin. We really don't want to leave the Dark Dwarf alive, but Shade needs a level. See, this is perfect for Shade now. Shade will be able to kill it. We'll go after the Hunter Goblin. Yeah, this is gonna work out well, chat. It's gonna work out really well. Alright, Teen's Brutal. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping on in. I'll try and catch one of your streams in the next couple of days if you're streaming again soon. Do it for Shade! Do it for Sade! Okay, so we'll do this. Boink. That's right. You mean Sade. Alright, Sade, get the level, get the level, get the level, get the level. Oh man, that wasn't enough to get a level. What does he need? Hold on, let's go look. Ooh, he still needs 39. That means he has to kill the Dark Dwarf too. Dark Dwarf's defense is 17, his attack's 22. That's gonna be close. I can't leave it alive. Sorry, Shade. We'll get you on the next one. Level 13 for Jaha. We gotta make the best use of our characters if we can here. I'm not worried about that. That'll do like 3 or 4 at the most. 4, yeah. Dark Dwarf. Yeah, something like that. Alright, now Zophar is the one who needs the heal, so heal! Yeah, so I actually owned, I don't know if I do anymore, I think I might have sold it and traded it in years ago, but I owned the Game Gear version, the US version, Shining Force Sword of Hagia. I think that's how you say it. Which is on Shining Force CD, so I don't feel too bad. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? We'll stand to it. Should Slade be the one to do this? He'll get a level. See, it really should be Shade. Shade ain't gonna make it over there. Let's see, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he won't make it. Alright, we'll just let Slade take the kill. Get his level. Boom. We need to aggress back. Because we need to get May back. Raise. Gosh, May's exhausted, but for 100 gold, I will recall her soul. Wouldn't that be great? Like, I wish. I'm not trying to joke about this, by the way. But like, wouldn't that be great if we could bring Scott Hall back now? Like, I could be like, for 100 gold, Scott Hall could come back. Like, if you can't do that in real life, why can you do that in a video game? What does 100 gold do? Like, what power does a priest in a video game actually possess to recall someone's soul? Doesn't make any sense. Never understood it. Like, at least in games like Lunar, you're not dead, you're just knocked out. And as long as you survive the battle, come back. But like, in games like this, what is the gold doing? Like, is the priest a magician with like magical powers to bring back anyone? And all he charges you is 10 gold per their experience? I never got it. Sure. Alright, 10 gold for Jaha's poison. Hearing Slade all the time with the common utility for doom editing, yeah, that's funny. Nobody is paralyzed. Nobody is cursed. How's that cursed I cursed you with, Kirsty? Alright, little savey save. Boom, 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 boom. Continue. Careful, the light is always on your side. Alright, so we're gonna go back to where we were again. And we're gonna try not to hit that battle again, because there's no point in fighting it twice. Sarah's still very behind as a healer. Peter's behind, but we can still... Look, Peter can still be okay, because he's so strong. May needs to get a level. Shade needs to get a level. The 100 gold's probably a fee, or to ensure it's not asked lightly. Perhaps. Perhaps. Alright, so we're gonna go this way, right? Alright, so we gotta make sure that we don't hit this battle. We already hit it. Okay, good. Now, I assume we just want to follow the river some more to get to that Cave of Darkness, right? Wouldn't you think, chat? We just have to keep following this? Probably. Or the resurrected person has part of themselves replaced with that bit of gold. Oh, that's a weird thought. Like a Horcrux? Harry Potter? Harry Potter! Oh boy, I don't even know where we're supposed to go right now. We going the right way? Is there a cave over here somewhere? I'm not seeing no cave. You're not going no place. Oh, Jesus. Alright, what about this one? What about now? What about now? Now? And now. Oh, God. Yo, I have no idea. I have no idea where I'm at. But this looks like there might be something here. Nope. It's worth a shot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we hit Zelda 2 all over again, you're not kidding. Are we there yet? Dude, I don't know. They said to follow the river. I'm following the damn river. The river's not rivering. Maybe this way? Now, like this? Or maybe it is the... Oh, God. Yeah. Now I remember, like, this is the thing about Shining Force 2. It makes me sometimes say I like Shining Force 1 better. The overworld sucks. Oh god, I hate this. Alright, hold on. We're gonna try to cross that bridge. Nope. Ford the river, yeah. You never ford the river, man. You caulk it. You always caulk it. Caulk the wagon. I have never forded, unless I want to die, I never ford the river. Caulk the wagon. I have a shirt, I think I mentioned this on a previous stream, that says, it's an Oregon Trail shirt that says, "You have died of dysentery." It's in like green, like the Oregon Trail coloring and font. Doesn't fit me anymore because, well, I ate too much food over the last few years. But one of these days I might fit into it again, and if I ever do, I'll wear it on the stream. Okay, listen. We are lost. We're lost. I don't know where we are. We were supposed to be following the river. It didn't work out. We're going to have to go back and start over with the river. So, let's go back. Oregon. Oregon. Hey, I found the cave! I wasn't even trying to find it there. I was like, let's go back, and I found it. Yeah, so how are you supposed to say it? So, Oregon, Oregon. Which is right? I told you, I can't pronounce anything. Oregon Trail. How about that? Oregon Trail? The best Oregon Trail reference phrase is pepperoni and cheese. Oregon. Actually, there is a game called Oregon Trail, I think. It's like much darker than, you know, the original game. Oregon Trail. Like that, Oregon Trail. You'll come to the foot of Mount Volcano through this dark cave. I don't even know how the hell we got here. How did we get here? I wasn't even paying attention. I just wandered into it. So don't linger on the E. That's how we catch tourists. Is that where you're from, Dreaming Rain? You're from Oregon? But I heard this cave is home to a hobgoblin. Ooh, hobgoblin. Spooky. Spooky Mormon hell dream. Yes, it is. Who said that? Me, the hobgoblin. Oh no, it's Willem Dafoe. Oh, wrong movie. He wasn't Hobgoblin anyway, right? He was Green Goblin. Welcome to my home. And yes, you are, and I said it just right then. That's cool. I think I knew somebody else that was from Oregon many years ago. Yoshi, from Emulation Days. I'm pretty sure he's from Oregon. I'll get it right eventually, probably. Enjoy your visit because you're not leaving. Sweet. Really? Alright, let's see. So we hope Peter can get involved. We need Sarah to get more levels. We need May to get involved. Shade needs to get involved. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. One of your emulation friends is from another part of the state. I'm sure there are others too, but not you know offhand. I got you. Yeah, I'm almost positive Yoshi was from Oregon. Now I'm like self-conscious. Every time I say the state now, I gotta be like, man, I gotta say it right. Okay, I guess we'll kind of like we'll take this level really slow because it's hard to see where we're at. Maybe I know the Malfalpo. Who, if you're okay with telling me, who are they? If you're not, I understand. Like, if they wouldn't want people to know they're from there, then I wouldn't know they're from there. This thing's here. That Girl Joey and the Andy Social Network. I've heard of the Andy Social Network. I haven't heard of That Girl Joey, but it sounds like I need to add both to my list. Sounds like they're awesome streams. Yeah. Oh my god, I've got some weird itch all of a sudden. What's going on here? Oh, it must be my piratey hair is itching me. Make it walk the plank. I just kind of put them in a line, I think. Oh my god, Peter, come on, do something. You ever see that meme? It's like a little stick figure, and like it's got like whatever you're making fun of in the meme, and then the stick figure is just poking it with a stick and saying, "Come on, do something." That's Peter right now. Come on, do something. I think they purposely do that to him because he gets so powerful later on that like they try to nerf him in the beginning by not letting him like do much. Like I really think that's why. Alright, Dark Dwarf time. Oh, ooh, blocked. Probably a bad idea to put them there, but... Yep, nothing like a nice large-scale battle where you can't see diddly squat. Aha! Yeah, see, that was kind of a waste of a kill. Nah. Jake can't do anything again. Yeah, in these kind of battles, you just gotta be careful. You can very easily die if you're not paying attention. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it up there. Dark Dwarf or Dork was defeated. What a dork. Do we want to, like, do I want to go, like, kind of, let's see. Yeah, you know what? We'll have Kazin be, like, support for Zophar. But this way, he can get, you know, he can attack from afar, while Zophar's hitting the face. 6 to the face. Slade's getting really good, though. You see what I'm talking about? Not even a ninja yet, and he's already getting really good. Oh, we should give someone that power ring. I totally didn't do anything with it yet. We gotta make a decision after this battle who we're gonna give it to. Like, we could have been using it right now. There we go. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the Shining Force 2 stream. Prediction: Zophar will not remember to equip the power ring after this fight. We could do that prediction, but I'm pretty sure that I will remember because at some point it's going to tell me that the prediction is over, and I'm going to have to say whether I remembered or didn't remember. So by that in and of itself guarantees I will remember. Unless you're saying Zophar will not remember prior to the end of the prediction. But then we may not finish it in time, so that's a tricky one. Let's see. How would you say that? Probably Zophar will not remember to equip the power ring prior to the stream ending scene? I don't know. Let me think about that one. I think everyone is going to vote for that I will remember. Because although I always forget everything else, I won't forget to check the prediction. My brain is weird. You haven't figured that out yet. Exactly. So, you know, just by talking about it now, we've solidified it. So we'll forego the prediction for now. But I will attack with May in hopes that Dark Dwarf will not kill her. Wow, that was a critical hit. Oh boy, that's not good. Bad when 6 hit points is a critical hit. No. Yeah, they annoyed me too. This should finish the Dark Dwarf. This should be able to do man. Boom. Alright, so that's good. And we're moving and grooving here. We're doing really well on this level so far. Zophar, zo good. Or as Arcus says, Zophar, zo clunk. I was in his stream briefly earlier today. It's always fun when I join because he likes to say so far so good, so far so clunk, so far so donuts. So every time I join and he notices me, He'll be like, Zophar, so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For those that don't know, I'm sure you all know, but Arcus is another amazing speedrunner. He held the Ninja Gaiden record, world record, for years prior to the Retro Runner taking it. And Arcus is trying to, well, I wouldn't say he's trying to get it back. He's trying to PB, which would get him close to getting it back, but he has been playing Ninja Gaiden again for the last couple of months. Retro Runner, though, is just so, they're both amazing. But Retro Runner, I think, is a little bit further along. They're both awesome people. Really skilled. They have more skill in, like, 1/10 of their left pinky finger than I will ever have in my entire life, in my entire body. Oh, the chest right here. Let's see. 1, 2... Yeah, we'll go up this way. Yeah, leveling up your healers is a puzzle. And usually what I end up doing, because I just don't have the stamina and the time to figure it out, is I'll use them until the next better healer comes along, and I'll just put that healer in. What's good in this game, though, is we're going to get people like Karna, who are just ridiculous. They can heal and can attack. Sheila, I think, is also really good. There's a few really good monks in this game. Oh, excuse me. Long day again. Yeah. There's nothing like 11-hour work shifts to make you feel energetic. Alright, come on, Shade. You need a level, man. Come on. How much more does he need? Probably needs another 25 or something. He needs 28. I'll kill Chester. Understood, bum puzzle games. Hi, by the way. There are no raid over Moscow runs in speedrun. That's interesting. Oh no, we're gonna lose Chade! That's so crap. I didn't know we could cast Blaze. Yeah, Chade had no chance. That really sucks. Oh, so annoying, chat. Yeah. That's the problem with trying to get Chade good. You have to keep him away from mages. And I thought we could kill the mage before that happened, but I didn't realize the stupid bats have the same spell. Well, they have Blaze and the witch has Freeze, but whatever. No. I don't know who's more dangerous now. I think they're both dangerous. Yeah, ridiculous defense, no hit points. Level 13. Yeah, I can't always get Kiwi good in every game. Sometimes he's good and sometimes he's not. And it's usually things like that that determine whether he's going to be good or not. How many times he gets taken out by a magic attack. If he gets taken out too many times, he just won't ever get good. Slade may kill the bat here. Yep. But, like I said, we couldn't let it live. Too dangerous. And look, there's two more of them. A bat and a mage. Oh, and another bat. Oh my god. Ermagerd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the stupid archer, these godforsaken things. So we'll call that the Hell Bat. That's the Hell Witch. Just making up names here. Yeah, seriously. Somebody does need to hack them into this game. The best character of all of the Shining Forces. Well, him and Peter. I really like Peter a lot, but I like Domingo a little more. Oh, come on, there's a flying squid that can cast magic and get tons of magic points. And has crazy defense. And has decent hit points. Like, literally, like, just amazing. Just don't attack with him. Once he runs out of magic, he's worthless. I'm not close enough anyway. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, Bumpuddle. Clearly, Jogurt is the best character. Were you on my stream the other night when I was showing off my Shining Force Jogurt shirt I got from ShiningForceCentral.com's Shiny Moogie? I was on Shiny Moogie's stream a couple days ago. Shiny Moogie has been playing Cyberpunk. But prior to that, Shining Ruby was playing a lot of Shining Force games. So, she's quite awesome. Yoink. Now, if we had Chade still here, Chade could go run right up to that archer now and take it out, but now we can't do that. We're gonna have to heal Zophar. This is getting a little sketchy for him now. Let's go after the vampire bat with a knife to the face. Now they're pulling out all the stops here, guys. See what we can do. Alright, this is good. Oh, Iagra. Hi, by the way. And look, I got your name right, I think. How did I forget about that? We should try that. I said I wanted to try that, right? Alright. This does not count as cheating. I just want to see if I can get the glitch to work. Yeah, the one the speedrunners do. So, Iagra, tell me again what I have to do here. Tell me one more time. I know you told me the other day. And I'm going to give it a try. Just to see if I can pull it off. Well, Puzzle says you tried to Lone Ball Shining Force 1 once, but it didn't work well. Name your character Lone Ball, you're only allowed to use him. Get another character to pull him off. Yeah, let's start over again. No thanks. No thanks. Alright, so here we go. If you have an ally at the end of your character's movement range in battle, you can press C as you enter the tile they occupy to slide over into the next tile in that direction. Alright, so, for example, we have Chester here. This would be the end. Well, that's a bad example because you can't get anywhere. Alright, so, damn, I don't know if there's any good examples here. Because you're in the stupid cave. See the end of his movement range? Okay, so if Chester were to go here, which is the end of his movement range, press C as you enter the tile they occupy, which would be as I'm entering this, I'd press C, like this. That didn't work. Am I doing this right? Like, is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Or do I have to, like, actually do it and then hit stay? That didn't work. Hold on. No. No. Oh, there has to be an ally in the square. So it has to be the end of his movement range, and there has to be an ally in that last square? Is that what you're saying? You have an ally at the end of your character's movement range. I see. Okay, alright. I see. Well, that's very specific. And it has to be at the end of the range, I can't, like, do this. You can also only do it down or right, up or left one. But it's gotta be at the end of the movement range. Alright, so I think we'd have to try this in a battle that's more wide open. It's too... like, I can't see what's going on here, and I don't think I have any option with Chester right now. We'll give it a shot, I promise. We're gonna try it. The first emulators Puzzle games used were Nesticle on DOS and CCS64. Good choices. Nesticle on DOS especially, I played the heck out of that emulator. I felt very honored to be a beta tester for that emulator for Stardew. Iceratus. Helped to get a lot of great, Should we be attacking him right now? Or should I go after... I'll go after this one. Agreed, Iagra, agreed. We will try it on a more open land. Damn it. That would have been very helpful. We're nowhere near, so... Oh my god, they're all coming down now. Eight. Do I want Zophar to... I guess so. I can't leave them alive, they're too dangerous with the stupid blaze spells. Slade does not need to kill that thing. Let's see. We'll have her heal Slade. He doesn't have as many hit points, so he'd be the better choice, I think. To give a little healy heal. Yar! Why is the rum always gone? At least we got the fairies to heal you, Slade. Peter, get in the damn battle. Get in the damn battle. Vampire Bats was defeated. Oh, they're finally level 11. So that's good. It's a shame we couldn't get Che to level, but that's still good. Alright. We got 2 people left. We got the witch. Oh, we got it. Don't let me forget, we gotta get that chest. We gotta equip the power ring and the hobgoblin. Alright, we can go after the hobgoblin with this spear. Yeah, Peter is still AI here, Iagra, unfortunately. So he is falling behind, but I'm confident that when we do get control, we will be able to rapidly level. So I'm not like really super concerned, but I am paying attention to it. God, the hobgoblin has so much defense. Oh, that wasn't very smart. It's hit points. Try your worst. All it'll do is 9 or 10 hit points. Oh, we'll stand it. Yep. Which version? Oh my god, Peter, do something! I'm poking him with a stick. Do something! Blaze level 3. Alright, 8 damage on the witch. 7x. Alright, Slade. Come on. Yeah, that critical! Oh, so damn close. 1.09. I never owned a Commodore 64 as a... oh my god, that sucked. As a kid. Okay, I got a decision to make now. I think we're gonna pull Zophar down. I think we're gonna pull Chester down, too. Let Jaha come on in. This will allow May to finish him off. Oh, that sucks! We're gonna waste X. Like, we could get a kill on the witch here. But we really need experience from May more, so... we'll lose the kill on the witch, unfortunately. I didn't time that properly at all. Oh well. She needed it more. Oh, that wasn't the end? I thought killing the hobgoblin because he was the boss. Guess not. Yeah, it's always fun to run stuff on DOSBox to see what happens. DOSBox is really good for some stuff, and other stuff it's a little wonky. Depends on what you're trying to run. I was on Retro Island Gaming's... Great Red Dragon, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate that. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Zophar. I ran an emulation website back in the 90s. Zophar's Domain, you may have heard of it. And I took a 20-year break to be a person of a family and hone my career, and now I'm back. I'm streaming on Twitch. We're playing some Shining Force 2. Let's give you a little shout out. What were you playing tonight, Great Red Dragon?
The worst I could do is die, which will kind of suck, because I haven't died yet. But yeah, this will get very dicey.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that game before. What game is that?
Time for story. Are you ready to go? Yes. Alright, here we go.
That's Persona 4, okay. Yeah, I never played the Persona games. I know there's a bunch of them. So that was the best one. Were you playing Shining Force 2? That's awesome. Well, that happened. So I was just about to say something about Rig, Retro Island Gaming, and I forget what I was going to say. Right, about DOSBox, that he was playing Gabriel Knight 1, and he couldn't finish the very end of the game because DOSBox kept crashing on him in that game. But he actually raided me the other day because he was playing Gabriel Knight 1, so I decided I was going to start playing Gabriel Knight 2 because I was like, I love the Gabriel Knight series. And then he saw I was playing Gabriel Knight 2, so he brought his 400 viewers over to me. I was like, oh, that's awesome. He was just here earlier, actually, tonight, very briefly. Yeah, DOSBox. Again, DOSBox, great program, but certain games and apps are funky with it. So, like, for some of the games, you're better off using, like for Gabriel Knight 1, I would have told Rig he's better off using Scum VM. Much more stable. It's more specific to the, LucasArts and Sierra and Dynamics games of that era. Less likely to crash. But that's awesome. That's really awesome. So we're gonna finish this battle, because I'm pretty sure we're, about to kill the witch. Right? Yep. So, we'll put Chester over here. And we will finish this off with a blaze to the face. Dead. Goodbye, witch. No more witch. Level for Kazin. Everything's coming up gravy. It isn't a permadeath run on ouch difficulty. Yeah, I hear you. Alright, we need to get the treasure chest, so we'll do that first. We also need to put on the power ring, which I did not forget. See, didn't forget. Silver tank. I feel like that's one of the first items we get to help promote somebody to a better promotion, like a better class. Now we need to decide what we're doing with the power ring. Okay, so... Oh, excuse me. We want to give this to someone that we know we want to keep around, but maybe is struggling with attack. That's not Zophar. It's not Chester. It's not Jaha. Sarah's a healer. Kazen's a magician. Shade. Maybe. Or May. Ooh. It's gonna be May or it's gonna be Shade. What do you guys think? Oh, you know what this calls for? You know what we haven't done tonight? We haven't done a poll. We've only done predictions. So, who gets the power ring? So this is either going to be Shade, which is Kiwi, by the way, or May, or someone else. And this is only going to go for 2 minutes, starting right now. So get your votes in. Get your votes in. We have a vote for May. And just so you know, I'm gonna go with whatever the result is here. I'm gonna go with it. So get your votes in. Don't let it only be one person who votes. It dictates the flow of everything. I would tell you who I'd like to do, because I've already just decided in my head who I'd want to do. But I don't want to sway the vote, so I want to see what you all say. But you can see here who needs it the most. If we were to choose between Shade and May, which one actually needs the attack more? I'd like to add... Okay, I guess I am going to sway this a little bit. Shade, if you get him promoted, becomes this amazing monster who breathes fire. But you gotta put the time into him. May is someone that I don't know if we're actually going to keep to the end game. I have kept Kiwi to the end game before. I don't always keep May. But I've also not always kept Shade, so... Both of them can be really good. Both of them do require time. Looks like everyone's choosing May so far. We still got a little bit of time left. Everyone get your votes in, get your votes in. We got 4 for May and 1 for someone else. Unloved Homie says Sade. Then vote for Sade, Unloved Homie, if you could. Because right now no one has voted for Shade. If you want your vote to count, you must vote. You can't. Are you on our phone? Is that why you're on mobile? Pink Mage says Kiwi doesn't really need the ring because his good attacks when promoted are fixed damage. That's correct because he has the fire breathing. But he's not promoted yet. Well, it's pretty clear we all want May, so I'm going to give it to May. You have convinced me, chat. You will never convince me to pay $400 for Shining Force 3, but you have convinced me to give me the power ring. Alright, so save state. So we got the item, we got the power ring. We'll just walk around and do one more once over to make sure we didn't miss any other chests. So what was the point of coming in here? Just to go around? Yep. Now, does this take us to another battle? Or is there a town? Let's see. There's a town. This must be Vulcanon. Alright. And the only other thing I want to do then is just go to the church real quick, because if we don't do this now, we will forget on the next stream. And we will raise Fade, aka Sade, aka Kiwi. And we'll do a little savey save here. Bow, 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 bow. And I will continue my adventure, and I will be careful, for the light is always on my side.